Gather around, guys. Let me tell you a tale, alright? This is a YouTuber who I don't think I've ever covered, but I've seen some of you guys recommend some of his content. And it's a gentleman by the name of Sungrand Studios. He did some coverage of the Concord situation, right? So he was kind of like doing his thing, right? Now, he made a video on the Switch 2. Now, of course, this is the part where I'm like, okay, Moresty, where is it? It's no longer on his channel. I can't find it. Unfortunately, I didn't archive it in time. But he made, so this is a follow-up video on the Switch 2. But his original video on the Switch 2, it's gone. What we're going to do, somebody reacted to it, so we're going to kind of inadvertently watch it from them. So you're probably thinking, like, why is it gone? What happened? How bad was it really? So we're going to kind of watch someone else watch it. Obviously, I'm going to skip around the parts where they give their take. So react to a react in a bit because there's no archive. So it's the best we can do, Chaz. The best we can do, all right? But essentially, this person covered it. The AI thumbnail is pretty cringe, I'll be honest, for Tanga plays. But this person covered it, and I think they were relatively fair. I've skimmed a bit of it. So let's have a listen to what he says about the situation.
Unlockables.
Hang on.
For game examples.
Let's skip ahead a lot. I think I got the right timestamp. Was it this on the right timestamp? Oh, here it is. Okay. Someone new. Someone new. So from Tanga plays is someone who kind of does a similar shtick to me on live streams, I suppose. A bit of reactception. But we kind of have to in this case, right?
Reactception.
Not least, the final bad content.
Here's it.
Content couple.
Here's the guy. Here's the guy we're talking about. Sungrand Studios. This is him. This is the original video. So let's have a listen to what he says.
Times. He's actually great. Not a bad person. Not even a bad content creator. But that doesn't make one immune to a bad take. And believe me, this video is one giant bad take. I'm not going to watch the entire thing and do a pause and play recap. I only want to highlight the parts of the video that really rubbed me the wrong way.
He's gonna highlight the parts
because I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to give a rational, level-headed, non-emotional take on the situation with Nintendo raising prices. And that's admirable. I can respect that. The problem is that the video relies on playing into people's emotions to the point he kind of uses.
He also mentions, as he's gonna say, gamers, he invokes the name of Iwata for some strange reason. That's what made this his kind of initial Switch 2 video kind of cringe. Made it a little I think he says
Iwata's death to play into your emotions about these price hikes, and that doesn't sit right with me because the discussion shouldn't factor in such emotional subjects like that. So he starts off the video right here talking about inflation and
he does the inflation meme, chat. He does the inflation meme.
Showing you how that translates to the price hikes we're having now. And that's about as, informative as it gets. Going from here, he starts to try and play the sympathy card.
Inflation is simply part of our world. It is always there. I will level with you. It sucks. Dollar values increasing are unpleasant. So, why does inflation happen? What does this mean? If companies do not increase their price values to keep up with inflation, they significantly decrease their profit margins and put their company on track to guaranteed bankruptcy.
Remember, guys, essentially what he's saying. Hear that again, Jay. Hear that again. Hear that
price values to keep up with inflation. They significantly decrease their profit margins and put their company on track to guaranteed bankruptcy.
So, while obviously that's true, again, water is wet. Of course, a business needs to keep their prices going up to match with inflation. Nintendo going up to $80, £75 is insanity. But of course, he doesn't mention that, does it? He doesn't mention that. And again, Nintendo's the richest company in Japan. Do they really? I mean, it's such a. The video was kind of this, chat. It was really bad. Then it was really, really bad. I forgot to archive it, but he deleted it before I could, unfortunately.
If Nintendo does not increase their prices to keep up with inflation, the way the rest of the world is doing, then the quality of the products will be worse significantly. If they do not price their products accordingly, it is the developers who will suffer. They will have to work harder and be paid less. I think you are old enough now to understand it is the developers who make the games that you enjoy.
You see, that part right there matters to me because he opens up the video letting you know he is also a game developer. And of course, you don't want to see game developers hurt, right?
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that also made Sungrand Studios video bad as well is that he's like an actual game developer. Like you look up the name of the studio, they have like games. They've published games on the Switch. To which my overall issue with this video is not only was it kind of poorly framed and the argumentation was weak, it's that like of course you're going to kind of defend Nintendo because you're a game dev. Like you develop games on their platform. You don't want to rock the boat because you risk losing that relationship with Nintendo. They might blacklist you from their platforms. You see what I mean? So not only is he like also, I would say biasly skewed in such a way where there was no point in making this video, but the points he made were also kind of shit. I'll play a little bit more for Tanga's videos, but I think that's the general point I'm going for. We'll see what he says, but we'll leave it. I think we'll probably leave it there.
Right? So of course, if you don't want to see people like him out of a job, Nintendo must adjust for inflation. They just have to. Ignoring the fact that we already know, even when games succeed, even when they fail, companies let developers go regardless. There are layoffs. When it comes to Nintendo, that's not really the case, but at the same time, Nintendo's budgets never go over 150 million like other developers. We know Nintendo is not solely adjusting for inflation here. They're trying to make even more money. They don't have inflated game budgets. They don't let developers go, hardly. So, trying to make this a concern for consumers is disingenuous. Nintendo.
It is, and I think that, yeah, there was a huge, someone said massive conflict of interest. Yeah, I don't think Sungrand should have ever made this video, I'm gonna be honest. His argument from what I gleaned is, yeah, this sucks, but you should, and you can feel how you want to feel, but inflation does affect these companies too. I think it's very valid, but needs more. And I think, like, he did say that, but also, like, him invoking a water. I think the overall presentation just came off as a bit gauche. For my liking, it just came off as a bit, like, I think his whole attitude and shtick, it just, I don't know, maybe I'm just, maybe to me personally, I prefer it when someone's, like, a bit more real, a bit more, like, you know what I mean, like, on the level. Do you know what I mean? His presentation kind of feels like, to me at least, like he's kind of like talking down a little bit. And then when he's like kind of being, and when he invokes the name of a water, when he's saying like it kind of just, it gave off an off vibe as well as his like argumentation being weak. Does that make sense? That's what the overall thing, that's what kind of rubbed me the wrong way about this. It just really rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, see, like, yes, exactly. It's like phrases like that. I'm sure you're mature. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, He does the same shtick for every video, so it seemed in-house, but I agree. Well, if he does this all the time, fair. But like from the outside looking in, that's how I would look. It's the same with me. Like I account for this with Sir Musty, right? I understand that from the outside looking in, I can seem extremely abrasive, extremely brash, extremely rude, right? But like I account for that in the about section and description of every Soul Mercy VOD. I'm like, hey, sometimes I'm a little brash, sometimes I'm a little bold, but hey, I never mean no harm. And it's just, we're all here for fun shits and giggles. If someone doesn't want to buy that and sees me at the surface level and wants to take that for what it is, it's a shame, but hey, that's to be expected. So what I'm saying is that even if this is a shtick, from the outside, it kind of looks a bit, it looks a bit, whether this is in brand or not, it kind of just looks a bit. So I'm sorry, but that's the long and short of it. He made a video, really shoddily put together, weak argumentation, appealing too much to emotion. The presentation came off as a bit like, oh, my feelings a bit too much. And I think that's, and we'll leave that there as is, right? And but the gamers, it wasn't just that. There was a part 2, gamers. There was a part 2. Now, thankfully, I still had, what's the mulum? There it is. Thankfully, gamers, like I actually, so I woke up, right? I started like preparing this segment for the stream, and I took a nap, right? I took a nap. When I woke up, the video had been taken down, the one I'm about to show you. Thankfully, I still had the tab up, so I recorded some of it before YouTube kicked me out. So I'm literally going to go into my recorded archive of this next video. So he released the second video. I think it was called something. It was called, actually, we'll see the title when I get the VOD up. I just need to find it. Give me a second. My PC's slow game. It's on its last legs. I definitely need a bit of an upgrade. Where is it? Explaining why people are wrong about Nintendo Switch game keycards. Now, again, this is why this video literally inspired me to make my own standalone video on game keycards. I wanted because I want to get the right information out there, right? Now, this is a 6-minute video. I don't know if I show the time bar in my local recording. It's a 6-minute video that he uploaded. He's since taken this down. I think the overall, you'll see. I'm not going to tell you too much, guys. We'll watch it together. And you'll tell me what the issue is. You'll tell me the issue with this video as a whole is.
Grab a seat. Let's have a talk. My name is Jarrell. If you're new to the channel here, then welcome. It's nice to meet you. So, today we'll discuss game key cards for the Nintendo Switch.
Okay, let's go.
People are furious about this topic. If you look at online reactions, people are angry that there is now going to be a new kind of cartridge that does not have the entirety of game data on the cartridge, and that you have to now download the game in order to play it. Let me make something clear. I am not here to tell you how to feel or how to think. I will share with you a wider, more
apologies for the low volume chat. This is the best I could record, okay? My PC's fucked, all right?
well-considered perspective of these topics, and you can choose to either accept reality and take that information on board, or you can reject it and disagree with me.
Again, coming off as very... Hopefully it gets better, chat. Hopefully.
It's your choice. I am not telling you that you're not allowed to be angry. You are. You can choose to feel however you want. Now, today I'll share my knowledge and wisdom. You can choose to feel however you want. Now.
Put a pin in that. You can choose to feel however you want. Put a pin in that. That will come in handy later.
Today I'll share my knowledge and wisdom with you, not just as an industry professional, but as an adult who is watching the world and paying attention.
There's a time bar. It's about 6 minutes long.
It is very sad to hear from so many people in the comment sections who have resigned themselves to never having any actual understanding of the world and life. If you...
Oh boy. Oh man. Let's continue. Let's continue.
You view the world through a narrow perspective, then your understanding of the world will be narrow. There is no aspect ratio wide enough to give you a real, genuine understanding of the world and the people in it. The internet, especially social media, is training people to react to everything with a knee-jerk, childish, angry response without giving any kind of deeper consideration to any topic.
Yes. I know, I agree with this. I agree with this. Yes, the internet tends to be like very like mad and like in a fizz about everything, right? Which is what, but for me, again, my stance, you've heard it plenty of times and it bears repeating. My stance is the internet is a constant. It will constantly be mad. What ideally you should do as a YouTuber or as like a critic, or what I do is I try to like sift through the noise and find the actual points that people want to talk about. Because the internet's always going to be mad. They're always going to be in a fizz. They're always going to be in a fury. What you should do is take the nuance and present it to people so that the people that actually want to listen know what's happening. That's what I like to do, right? So like, it's literally like, it's the most formal people online I've ever seen. Real? It's like, yeah, it's like, people are always going to do this. Like, expecting the internet to be rational is insane, bro. Like, and I want to, if I'm going to be as charitable as possible, Sungrand Studios probably. Hang on, I want to mute the alert. I'll mute the alert. Give me a second, Team Zombie. Thank you for the donor.
Please, Dad, I
give
just...
me a second. Sorry. I'm gonna forget. If I'm gonna give this guy like the best charitability, what I will say is that maybe he's used to like his own audience. Like, because here's the thing that happens, chat, right? You're used to like cultivating your own audience, right? You've grown your audience slowly. So when you're in a bit of a controversy, what ends up happening is like a lot of people from the outside have eyes on you, and it causes you to causes you to have like a, how do I want to phrase this? Like when you've never been in a controversy before and you've like kind of like been in your own fan base and catered to your own fans, you're not aware of like how you come across to the outside, like the peanut gallery, so to speak. When they finally come around and start nattering at you, maybe you might not be as experienced in swatting them away. I am, for example, because I know what the internet is. I know that when I release a video, sometimes, or like, what's it, like for example, like my Pariah video or my Who Is This Git video, I had a couple of comments there. I know there's going to be like a peanut gallery that's just like kind of like yapping and like, oh, Moresty sucks. And I'm just like, So if I'm being as charitable as possible, maybe this is the first time he ever like got in an instance where like he had eyes on him and there's like people like yapping. So like he didn't know how to navigate that. And as a result, he kind of like came up with a knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, exactly. So this is the first time like he had like people like nattering at him. So instead of just going like I do, I just go, I don't care. Banned. Don't care. Banned. Go away. Don't need you here. He just kind of like made this video. Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm being as charitable as possible. But I feel like if you hit 127k, it's not showing on the screen, guys, but if I feel like if you hit this kind of subscriber count, I feel like just by osmosis you kind of figure that out, you know? I don't know. I feel like you just kind of figure that out, that like there's always going to be like the peanut gallery that natters at you and you just kind of have to go, you know what I mean? But this unfortunately doesn't. Anyway, let me replay the alert. Sorry about that, Team Zombie. Just, I know I'm like sometimes, I'll forget if I see the alert, you know what I mean?
Please, Dad, I just came downstairs for water. I don't want to be down here for 30 minutes.
Stay downstairs. Stay downstairs, okay? Stay downstairs, all right? Get out of here. Thank you for the 5. What's it? I think he's using a bit. He always uses that not applicable here without seeming condescending. Like again, even if this is like how he normally is, like you have to like understand that this is how you look from the outside. Again, it's that little bit of self-awareness. This is what I have, chat. Again, I fully understand if somebody was to write me off as, again, Backseat Sakurai did it as a recent example, right? He just wrote me off as a bad faith reactor trying to cultivate to his audience. He was mostly right there. But like again, like I thought like in my reaction, as what's it, Mr. Game Guy Color or whatever his name was, I think that was his name, said like he gave you some genuine points. He was laughing at your expense, which I was, but he gave you some genuine feedback. But if someone's willing to take me at the surface level and not look further, that's just the nature of it. So when someone sees your like kind of boardroom like unfun teacher style presentation and takes it at face value, can you necessarily be annoyed at people? You can, but that's just always going to happen. You know, in the same way that people are always going to come at me and say, Musty, you're too mean, Musty, you're too mean, Musty, you're too mean. That's a criticism I'm going to get my entire career, I think. My entire time on YouTube, right? I'm always going to get that criticism. But for me, I'm just like, yeah, sometimes I am. But I like to think I deliver good criticisms too. So, cry harder, you know what I mean? Cry harder. Looking at second channel in December gave me a weird first look at it. Yeah, exactly. Like, but then like you watched my videos and were like, okay, maybe this guy like kind of either knows what he's talking about or he's just kind of funny. Yeah, again, like I fully understand it. Must you ain't mean enough? Shut up. I'm plenty mean. Okay, I'm plenty mean. Your non-viewer is always gonna fucking flip this presentation stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like especially, and it's also a hot. As Spongy says as well. Like it's literally a hot button topic as well. So people are like I gotta extra on your case, right? I get it. Like it happens, but anyway, let's continue watching the rest of this.
So let me ask you something. Do you want to be surrounded by people who are thoughtful and intelligent? Or do you want to be surrounded by people who immediately respond to everything by throwing a tantrum and trying to make everyone around them angry? The world will be what you make it, for better or worse. I'm not always going to be here to give you the answers. One day, we'll have to say goodbye. I'll have to leave. And you will have to learn to think for yourself. With
Hey, yo, Tick. Do you want to defend that? Do you want to defend that? Oh, even Tick, even the big defender in my chat. I was like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's when Tick, like, even Tick tapped out. He was like, 1, 2, 3, pinfall. I'm gone.
that out of the way, there is no reason to be angry about game key cards. People have utterly and absolutely misunderstood this topic entirely. Games are not being forced to launch as game key cards. Nintendo has given no indication that any games will be game key card exclusive. Take a look at the current gaming landscape.
And that's when the video cut out for me. Fuck, unfortunately, right? But in all fairness, chat, he had, like the rest of the video after that 3-minute condescending diatribe, it was actually a very good explanation on game key cards. That's what makes this video so annoying to me, chat. It happened in lifetime, it was annoying. But again, the rest of the video, chat, again, I can't show you, but the rest of the video was genuinely a very good explanation of what game key cards were. And I'm probably going to borrow some of his points. I'll probably borrow some of his talking points in my video because I'm like, it actually came across as like very well put together and I like it. Obviously, the 3-minute diatribe on why you're dumb and I'm smart just didn't help your cause and why people were annoyed. Like, look at the dislike ratio there. 3.3 to like 8.898. Again, it was like a 25% dislikes. Will you act like my dad in your video? I won't, okay. Or maybe I will by going to get some milk, maybe. I did scroll on some of the comments. Actually, did I scroll some? I think I did. Did I Bravo 6? Gamers, I'm a genius. I Bravo 6 for us as well, briefly. Here it is. It's just the original pinned comment. Again, he was covered. I strongly dislike incomplete cartridges and the ideas of game key cards. I appreciate the transparency so us gamers know beforehand what's on the cartridge and what's not. But I will not be buying game cards. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing that I think is good about it as well. Again, the video was actually a very good explanation. But, like, no. Like, hopefully I scroll down. I'll scroll down a bit here. So this is random X Gen 6167. Oh, Bravo 6, my bad. Sorry, I got the music. Where's the music? My bad, sorry, guys. Nearly forgot. MGS sneaking theme, my beloved. Are all these negative responses solely from people who are offended by the first few minutes of your video? Yes. Yes, it was extreme. Guys, you saw it. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw it with your own eyes, chat. Was that intro not extremely condescending? I can't imagine people you were offended by you clarifying Nintendo's statements on game cards. Maybe it's the Coco Melon. I didn't even tell you the worst part, chat. Oh, literally. Oh my god, chat, I didn't tell you the worst part. Oh my god, he reminded me. When he was actually giving his very good explanation, chat, towards the end, he was like, wait, guys, are you even listening? And like, he got his phone from off camera and went, you guys are watching Coco Melon again, weren't you? What's the point? That's how we ended this video, chat. I'm not joking. I'm actually not joking. I promise I'm not joking. I can't prove it. Like, you'll probably find an archive on, but I promise that's how we ended this video. That's how we ended this video. So that's what he means by that. It was a funny bit. No, it's funny. It's funny, but like, you're not helping yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's a funny bit. Hey, listen, I laughed. But you're not helping yourself. You wanted to come across as like, you know, cogent and like, you know, nuanced and whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's funny. It's funny. It made me laugh. Not the moment you probably want to do it. Maybe it's the Coco Melon part of the video at the end, but the only people that are insulted about it should be the same people that are insulted by the first few minutes. To be clear, the tone definitely infantilized the target your suit persona was lecturing. Suit persona? Again, I didn't even know this. He does shit like in other videos, so it's to be expected. Again, it's like, I get it, but like to a neutral observer, it just comes across so tone deaf, doesn't it? However, I guess the reason is that there's more negativity this time because people felt like they were including the demographic. In the past, it was directed to act. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure he does like the whole suit condescending persona at like, you know, Concord or like, you know, Nintendo in other situations. But like doing it in this case just doesn't really help. If it is a persona, this is the part where he probably should have like not done it. He has linked Coco Melon in the description. It was funny, but dear God, yeah, it's like, yeah. Not the time he wanted to do that. Hang on, did I scroll down? I think I scrolled down further, right? I highlight. I guess I was enjoying myself. Hang on. I'm sorry to hear you're getting negativity from this. I'm so sorry that people, for the people who are subconscious or actively place themselves in this category of willful ignorance. Gluck 5000. I just wanted to scroll from the general comments. Yeah, first half of this video just seemed like you were insulting your audience. I don't think I could do the replies. I think the replies were gone. Yeah, because it's private, isn't it? Well, that was patronizing, hostile, and unfair. Yeah, I think you guys are getting the general vibe of these comments, right? There is. What a weak, moronic shield. The only person showing they aren't an adult is you. This behavior is childish, and you failed to even make one actual point in the whole video. Yeah, I delete a comment like this. He made very good points about the game card thing. It's just the intro didn't really help him, chat. So where are we now? After that, so again, 2 stinkers in a row. One because he was being a bit too like emotional, invoked the name of a water, maybe like didn't really address the issues like he should. The second one, bit too condescending. Gave a very nuanced take on the game key cards, like put it all out there. But again, the intro really didn't help you. But then he made this one as well. Again, so I haven't seen this one. This is one I haven't pre-vetted. So he made a third video. A third video has hit the Sungrand channel. It's the video he made after the fact. Well, I don't know if we'll watch all of this, but yeah, guys, something bad happened and I should have told you sooner. Why are you being so positive about the Nintendo Switch? I'm guessing it's addressing the haters. We're addressing the haters.
Hi everyone, Terrell here. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I know a lot of you are just here to leave a really angry, nasty comment, and then you're going to tell me that you're unsubscribing. Before you go,
people online already, chat. People online.
I just want to say thank you for ever being subscribed at all. I know you want to unsubscribe and block my channel, but I just want to say I'm grateful that you've ever watched any of my videos. Thank you for ever being subscribed in the first place.
But personally, I wouldn't be thanking these people, but sure.
I wish you well. Be well. All the best to you.
I say, fuck them. Get out of here, nerd.
So this is a topic that I don't want to discuss. I didn't want to discuss, but it's important because it is something that affects the channel here. I recently did a video explaining my position on the Switch 2 situation and its pricing, and I'll put the link in the description. But basically, I'm very unhappy with the Switch 2 pricing, but I've been trying to stay positive about it in my videos, and it resulted in people being very angry at me about being so positive about the videos, and I want to explain that. But also,
addressing the allegations.
This is a topic it's pretty important because over the past 2 weeks, it has affected every single one of my videos. It has affected every single line of...
See, chat, if anything, what you just said right there, let me play again. Hang on, listen again.
Because over the past 2 weeks, it has affected every single one of my videos. It has affected every single line of dialogue that I've spoken in my videos.
See, again, I think this just goes to show you that this is probably the first time, chat, he's been in some like controversy. Do you know what I mean? Again, like my theory of the fact that like he's never had to deal with like the peanut gallery, any sort of controversy where people are going, which I just know what the internet. Firstly, I just know what the internet is like. There's always going to be people kind of nattering at you. And yeah, I know that whenever I post a video of someone who has like fervent fans, they're gonna come after me. I just go, yeah, go away, go away, go away. But yeah, the fact that he was like, people have been leaving nasty comments on all of my channels or all my videos and leaving dislikes on all my videos. Like, yeah, that's just kind of what happens when you get a bit of hot smoke. Like, it just kind of happens. You have those really dedicated weirdos that just dislike all your videos and leave nasty comments ever. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just kind of what happens. Like, again, we know this, don't we, Chad? We kind of just know this. So the fact that he's saying this, like, oh my god, guys, can you believe this happened? I'm like, yeah, I could. Like, you had a two pretty howl stinker videos, and people kind of took umbrage with that. You could just unlist them and move on. You could you don't even have to really address them. You could just like delete them and move on, or make a pinned comment to address. Like, that's what I would do. I feel like that's what I would do if I got like, if I got a little more hot water. You know, it's not even like he said it's not even like he said the N word or was caught like noncing kids on Discord. He literally just had a bit of a shit take, which. There's a non-zero chance that provided you make enough videos, you're gonna have a shit take. There's probably gonna be like a video where like I probably make, or like a stream reaction I'm gonna make, I'm like, guys, that was a stinker. I had a fucking absolute stinker. Whole video's gone. Or maybe I'd leave a pinned comment. It's gonna happen at some point. You leave a pinned comment, you maybe like unlist the video, maybe even private, maybe even issue a quick apology. Hey, it might be, guys. Like a Moonview, get out of here, nerds. But like, it'll happen. You just have to just go, might be, and just move on. But, dearie me.
And I have very strict rules that I set for creating videos on this channel. I have very strict rules for communication. And over the past 2 weeks, I've basically broken every single one of those rules. I hope you understand, I'm not here to be some sort of internet celebrity or YouTuber. I'm not here for that. And I've tried to explain that. I'm here just as just some dude. I'm just a guy.
You don't get to do that. I'm sorry. Like, truly, you don't get to do that. One of the bad things, unfortunately, it's going to happen to me. Guys, it's going to happen to me. I'm so sad. Is that once you gain a high enough sub count, people are going to hold you in higher regard. People are going to like celebritize you in a way. People are going to hold your opinion on higher regard. It's just what happens. It's unfortunate. It's going to happen to me as well, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just kind of what happens with having more influence. You know? It's just kind of what's going to happen. So like you saying, no, but I just want to be a guy. It's like, unfortunately, and here's the reality, you don't get to just be a guy anymore. You're Sungrand Studios, 126k subscribers. You just, that doesn't get to, like, happen. Like, you don't get to, you know what I mean? That's why the presidency scares you for normal people. Yeah, it's like, everyone's gonna, yeah, exactly, like, it's just what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes, you know?
I'm not trying to be some idol or, look at me, I'm some fancy internet dude.
It's just, again, I try to, like, shun away that attitude. Like, whenever someone goes, oh, Moresty, I love you, I love it. And I'm just like, when someone says, hey, Moresty, I really like your videos. I'm like, oh, shit, neat, thank you. But when someone, like, glucks me a little too hard, I'm just like, hey, listen, calm down, brother, calm down. I feel like I do a good job swatting that away now. But, like, yeah, as you grow, it's just going to become an inevitability. People are going to give you that gluck 5,000 and backflip on it for free. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of how it goes. Unfortunate. You know?
I don't ask for likes and subscribers.
Even
I don't take...
I do, though, chat. I do. Like and subscribe now, okay? Membership. Ooh, memberships, gamers. Gamers, I'm broke. Gamers, I'm not actually broke. But no, gamers, I'm kind of broke, though. Guys, I only have 3 figures in my bank account, man.
Ad sponsorships. I'm literally just some dude. And people are projecting a lot of things onto me. And that's going to happen. That's just it.
Yeah, literally, you're right. It is going to happen.
I'm getting a lot of harassment in my latest videos, and that's a bummer, but that's just how it is. You have to accept it. If you're on YouTube,
true.
that's just, you accept it.
So what's the point of this video?
So in a number of my previous videos, I mean, I hinted at it. I've been hinting at it, and I mentioned it to you guys.
I got 2 jobs, so I only get 5 instead of 10. I can't believe this, Matthew. I can't believe you'd only... I am going to be financially destitute. It's like that Patrick image. You took my only money. Now I'm going to starve.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm just some dude. I'm a guy. Welcome. It's great to see you. Thanks for subscribing. But about 2 weeks ago, someone very important to me died. And I didn't want to talk about it.
Okay, I'm sorry that happened.
I didn't want to talk about it, but I knew that it was going to influence all of my decisions going forward in terms of work, how I approach the industry. But someone very important to me died from cancer. And this comes...
Really sorry that happened.
You know, shortly after last year, a very close friend of mine was dealing with cancer and he ended up killing himself.
Jesus Christ. Well, in all fairness, I am sorry that happened to you. And I do imagine that's probably going to affect your emotional state when interacting with videos and what have you. Obviously, it'd be a bit tactless for me to give you critique now, so I'm probably just going to withhold it. But yeah, I'm really sorry that happened. I'm really sorry that happened. I really am.
And I personally feel like I should, well, it's not that I should have, I could have done a much better job being supportive to that friend. He was dealing with cancer. I should have been there for him. I could have been there for him, and I wasn't. And that is the fact of the matter. That is plain fact as day. As I could have been there for my friend. I could have been a better friend for him. I could have brought him a sense of calm. I could have brought him support. I could have brought him a sense of stability, and I didn't.
I mean, it's like, don't beat yourself up over it, okay? Again, as funny as this whole internet chicanery going on here is, I'm really sorry that happened, but you shouldn't beat yourself up over it. Like, if you knew that this person was going to do this, you would, but like you just never know. Like, unfortunately, that's the thing with suicide, is that people, like, simply just go. Like, most people, when they are suicide, they don't announce, they don't tell you, they just go one day. So, like, you saying you should have been there, it's one of those things where you shouldn't beat yourself up over it. You definitely shouldn't beat yourself up over it. And if that sadness is what led to you having taken an L or two, I would say, if anything, let this be a lesson in not making videos when you're, like, emotionally compromised. Does that make sense? Like, I know, for example, if I had a close family friend, like, do something like that, I'd probably just, like, take a week off at least to, like, reset, you know, because I know I'm not, like, even now as a live stream, I don't really I don't really, like, stream when I've had, like, a shit day at work. You know what I mean? I just don't do that, because I'm just like, I know I'm not in the right headspace. So if this situation was a lesson in you learning that, then for the better, I suppose. Although, again, I'm sad that happened. I wasn't expecting something this heavy. I'll be honest with you, chat. I wasn't expecting something this heavy, but I am sorry that happened. And I don't know what else to say. Really. I got nothing else to add to that. Should we just? Can we get some hearts in the chat? Let's get some hearts in the chat. All the best to you, Sungrand. Emotionally compromising is a real detriment in trying to do something. A break is very important. Yeah, honestly, a break is very, very important these times. So, I hope you end up not blaming yourself as much as you should. I really hope that's the case. I'm guessing I'm focusing more on positivity with my videos going forward. I understand if you don't like that much and want to subscribe. Thanks for your support you've ever shown on the channel. It's just a piano song as well. Bloody hell, lads. Yeah, please take some time for yourself. Prioritize what you need. No one wants your body to see you burn yourself out for everyone. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're only human, brother. You're only human. The reason I'm subscribed is because you're human. Like, Mr. I'm glad his community came out to be positive to him. I'm glad that's the case, right? Don't go down the hole, man. You don't need to keep posting these videos, explaining your thoughts. The best way to deal with the outrage is to ignore it. Good advice as well. Good advice. I've seen this guy a bunch. I hate social media. Everyone always hates you for stupid reasons. I'm on your side no matter what. I will say your takes were still questionable, of course, but, like, obviously, it doesn't help that you're dealing with this, does it? It doesn't help with the dogpiling. Certainly didn't help. So I'm sorry that happened. But either way, that was the next chapter in our story, chat. Is that I thought I titled this damage. I thought he was gonna run, like, damage control, which I guess he technically did, but it got very heavy, chat, and it got very heavy to the point where he posted a goodbye video, chat. He posted a goodbye video. But you're wondering, where the fuck is the goodbye video, chat? It's not there. He deleted it. But thankfully, chat, this one I did archive. Before he deleted it, I got this one, chat. He titled this one, Goodbye, It's Over. Let's watch Goodbye, It's Over. What does he say?
Have a seat. We're going to talk. My name is Jarrell. You might know me as the guy who put on the suit and did industry speeches. I covered a number of industry topics. I identified opportunities for the industry to move away from malpractices and move towards better practices, focusing on integrity, honesty, and transparency. I have made it very...
Someone said, why did he delete this video? I actually don't know. I just saw that. I just quickly archived it because I had a feeling he'd delete this. So let's find out what he says together.
Very clear that I am not
long,
a YouTuber. I am a professional working in the games industry. I made it very clear that I'm not here for attention, and I will sometimes be covering topics and presenting topics with speeches that you will not always understand.
Yeah, no, I get it, but, like, people, it's the internet, man. How many times are we going to say this to people?
I told you that whatever I discuss here on industry topics will be for the gamers. I am against anti-consumer practices. I'm against pro-corporate. And I asked you to be patient, to listen, and to trust me. I said everything I say in my videos will not be just literal. There's a lot of meaning to what goes into these videos, and they are not literally just to make a video for attention. They are to guide.
I understand that it might not be like your intention, but that's just always how, like, you can't post a video on YouTube as a verified YouTuber and tell me you're not trying to be a YouTuber. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think you can do that. The perception is always going to be you're a YouTuber. I feel like it's one of those things where you're trying to challenge the correct perception that people have of you. Like, if you want to combat a perception that people have of you that's negative, then fair. But if you're going to combat a perception that's just objectively true, like, you can't necessarily go against that. It's a bit like when people call me like a Mario Kart YouTuber, right? Technically, are they correct? Yeah, I posted like probably more Mario Kart videos than any other single topic on my channel. So if you called me a Mario Kart YouTuber, that'd be technically correct. I just wouldn't really brand myself as like, I'd say that I'm a gaming YouTuber, Nintendo stuff. You want to call me a Nintendo YouTuber? But like, I can't necessarily blame that people for assuming that. So in the same way, you can't blame people for thinking you're a YouTube. Anyway.
People to sharing their feedback to lead a conversation toward a discussion, towards people sharing their perspectives, but also showing the industry how you respond to various topics with various tones and subjects, how you respond to certain situations, how you respond to information. Now, when the announcement for the Switch 2 was launched, things were not going well. There were many negative reactions online, and I posted a number of videos that were not just literal. They were prompts. They were prompts for you to share your feedback so the industry could see how you feel and how you respond to certain subjects.
I mean, no disrespect, but who do you think your audience is? Like, your audience is no better than any other audience on YouTube. Like, you're making it seem like I made these videos so people can have a discussion, so we can like really have an intellectually stimulating debate, so I can show all the bigwigs in the game industry that really, really mean business. It's like, it's a YouTube comment section, brother. Like, what are we doing? It's a YouTube comment section, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
It did not go well in the fact that people, instead of receiving any information or viewing the matter in a subjective way, merely through tantrums, people did not care about the facts. They ignored the facts, and they only focused on hatred and anger. And people only focused on stoking that anger and hatred.
Can we get a people online chat? Can we get people online? Classic. People aren't going to know if... people aren't going to know this if they click one of your videos without knowing who you are. Yeah, exactly. So you have to kind of account for the fact... You kind of have to account for how you are perceived from the outside. Again, I've accounted for the fact that by like the kinds of videos I make, I understand that people might think I'm abrasive and brash and blunt and mean and skibbity. Yeah, that's just how it is. I'm not going to blame people for that perception. It's just how it is, you know what I mean? So I say, but a lot of YouTube comments aren't designed to be constructive and civil feedback. Yeah, exactly. It's people online, brother. It's people online. People online.
And because of that, people turned on me. I was slandered online, which does not matter to me. Again, I do not care about reputation. I have no interest in popularity. But people were slandering me for a time period, and not a single content creator stood up in my defense.
Why would they? Your opinion sucks, bro. Like, why would they stand up for you? And also, like, are you owed people standing up for you? Like, if you had a shit take, people, like, what's it, that guy? What's that guy? The Fratanga guy? Yeah, he ended up cooking your takes, but like, I did watch one of his videos. I did watch like one of his videos all the way. And I think he was genuinely quite fair. Like, was he being a bit like blunt and brash, like I am? Yeah, but like I don't think he was any more meaner than me. Does that make sense? Like Fratanga, I think he was genuinely quite fair when I watched this video. So if you're referring to, and when I mentioned Fratanga chat, you guys can't see this, but in the original video, I forgot to screenshot this as well. He name drops Fratanga. He literally name dropped him. So he's saying that in particular, the hate mob is coming from Fratanga. He like gave him he called him, some guy called Frittata or something like that to kind of like make it seem like he doesn't care, but he does really care a little bit. So he name drops Fratanga, and having watched the video myself, I don't think he was that harsh. I think he took you to task, you know? So if you're like, I know he's referring to him directly with this, and I don't agree, bro.
Now, what does that show the industry? It shows the industry that when people are shown information and facts, The hate mob online will disregard any information and won't actually watch videos and won't actually listen. I posted a number of videos to show what would happen, and you guys proved that you do not actually watch videos, you do not actually listen to information.
It's the
you
internet.
Outright ignore it.
It's the
and
internet.
Focus on just creating
Hey,
hatred
Sungrand, it's the internet.
online. Now, what do you think you have just shown the games industry? You have just shown the games industry that there is no reason for them to listen to you. You have just shown them that there is no reason for them to accept any of your perspectives or feedback because you just act like children.
You think this is the Franz Ferdinand moment of like internet discussion? Do you really think the games developers were like, oh, the people make so much sense. The people in there, we were, like, it was all fine, and then the Fire Nation of your video attacked and ruined everything. No, I think the developers have been ignoring the people for like since time immemorial. What are we doing here, brother? What are we doing? Oh, Sungrand, I can't believe this. No way. I can't believe this. Arr. Maybe for some of the YouTubers that collaborate with him were his friends, and he was going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, if that's the case, that's more of a testament to that. Maybe that they're not really that much of your friends. Like, maybe that's a bit. I would say that's naive. I would say that's kind of naive of you, right? I would, like, I'm friendly with like Biff Weed, but I don't know if I'd consider him a friend because I don't really know him. I don't even know if his name is fucking Biff. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if his name's fucking Biff, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's like the threshold has to be if I have you on my phone, because like as far as I'm concerned, my phone is like the be all end all. If I have your number on my phone, that means like I want to be able to contact you. If I don't even have your number on my phone, I don't think I can consider you a friend. Do you know what I mean? Like a proper friend of mine. I'm friendly with him and I like him. Of course I do. I jive with him. Might be collabing with him soon. But I wouldn't say I'm his friend. Like if I got into a controversy, I don't think he owes me like his sword essentially. If he did, that'd be nice. But I just like, to me, I don't see it that way. I mean, if he considers me a friend, I'm so sorry, but that's how you have to find out. But like, yeah, if I hung out with him more, if we like met up, if like we like got to chatting a lot more, then yeah, I'd consider him a friend. But right now, I don't think I would. Same with like Albert or anyone else. I'm friendly with them. I get along, but that's just kind of it. It's a bit naive. They're a lot more like the equivalent of co-workers. Yeah, exactly. They're the equivalent of like co-workers. Like if we can go from co-workers to friends, if that's the case. But like right now, like, yeah, I'd probably consider them more co-workers. Yeah, like friendly, but once I clock out, I can't really say I think of you much. You know, you're my friend, Moresty. I give you money. Yeah, guys, remember, if you give me money, you get to be my friend. Okay, $5, friend. $10, birthday party. $15, we're going to the moon. Okay, guys, that's the tier list.
There is no reason for them to say, wait, maybe these consumers are onto something. Unfortunately, I expected much better.
Why?
Out of all of you.
What?
This is entirely my fault. This is not your fault. This is entirely my fault because I believed in you. I believed you had the maturity and the intelligence to understand what I was telling you, to understand information that was presented to you.
Good Lord.
And I'm very disappointed. Again, I have no interest in popularity. I do not care that people are slandering me online and spreading lies.
No, that is factually a lie. If we could see the comment section, chat, he literally name drops Fritanga, or he says Frittata as a meme, but he name drops Fritanga. So he literally does care. You're lying. You're actually, when I say I don't care, chat, Moresty, prove to us you don't care. The fact that I barely mention any of my haters, unless it's to laugh at the haters, unless I barely mention anyone that like disagrees with me, should be an indicator. Like, how rarely do I talk about like when I showcased the Shy Guy Mask thing, it was more so I'm shocked that a verified checkmark left a shitty comment on my video. Do you know what I mean? It was like a regular Joe Schmo default Dan. They're gone. I don't care. Because I truly don't care. I don't really talk about it because I genuinely don't care. You know what I mean? But like the fact that you're bringing, not only did you make this video, but you name drop the fucker. I think you care. Like, I think you care, bro. Don't pretend you don't. You care.
Bearing on my life. That doesn't mean anything to me. What matters to me is that I can no longer create these speech videos.
Gone through trauma recently, but goddamn, just let me upstairs, Dad.
No, you're staying downstairs, zombie. You're staying downstairs. You're staying out. You're not allowed. You must stay upstairs. He is recording important videos for the game industry team, zombie. Thank you for the 5.
Addressing industry matters because of how you guys responded. Because I did a video, you guys ignored all of the information and turned everything into hatred, hate content, into slandering, and then nobody stood up and said, wait a second, hold on, maybe there's some information in here. I've been watching all of your videos. I keep an eye on the industry. I watch what all of you post.
So you do care then? You do watch the Chat, am I the weirdo? No, I'm actually asking this in earnest, because I had a conversation with a friend that I haven't spoken to in a while. And like when I was talking to her about like my online, I caught her up on the also the backseat Sakurai drama, like just a bit of the petty drama I've been in, right? Because we're just talking a bit. Hang on, let me give me a second. Let me cook, last pack. Thank you for the super. Let me cook. And then like I was just telling her this and that, and it's like they kind of mentioned that, I don't remember how we got to this point, but it's like they mentioned something to the effect of, what happens if people made videos on you? And I just said, I genuinely, like, well and truly, and I mean this with every bit of my heart, I would not care. Like, if someone made a video, no, if you want to make like a reaction to one of my videos or like critique of one of my videos, you have every right to. It's the platform. I do it to other people. Of course, other people can do it to me. I'm never going to watch that video though. I don't even have the slightest inkling of curiosity. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've looked up my own name, and I don't intend to change that ever. It's literally because Swiftjar was like the Reddit's been talking about it. I'm like, oh, I'm curious, let me read it. And then technically the second time is to look up my own Wikitubia because Hot Wheels game went through the effort of making it. Of course, I'm going to read it. So I'm just like, I like genuinely, I could not. I just have no inkling in my brain to ever look up my own name, ever. You know? But like she told me, I don't know, I think that's weird. I think I would, if I was a YouTuber, I think I would. So I'm just like, when he says he's been looking at videos of people talking to him, when my friend says I would look up videos, like, am I the weirdo in this? I feel like I'm like the exception rather than the rule. Because I'm just like, I don't know why you would ever. Like, I truly do not know why you would ever. I'm like, why would you ever look up your own name? It's like a Skinner box of hate, of like hatred. You know what I mean? Like, you know what's going to be inside the box, going to be shit, but you open it anyway. Like, you know, it's like a gachapon, but like maybe like 99 out of 100 balls are going to be shit, and one of them is going to be good. Caring about your reputation as a human experience. No, I understand that, but like, I don't care what randos on the internet think about me. Like, if my coworker or my friends cared about what they thought of me, yeah, of course I would. But like a rando on the internet? Someone sharing the infinite digital cyberspace with me? I can't say I care, you know? Like, unless it's something that's like actively harming me or affecting me, or someone being actively slanderous, then yeah, I'd combat that. But if someone's literally just like made a reaction video and said, oh, it must be skibbity cringe, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, you know? It's just how it is. I would, because I'm curious, that, and also because it'd be funny. Like, if someone linked me a video about me and it was funny, then yeah, fair enough, I'd watch it. But if it was like, it's just like shitting on me, I was like, I wouldn't really say I care. Like, again, if someone vetted it and said there's genuinely a lot of well-founded criticisms of your work here, maybe I'd watch it, because like obviously I do want to accept some criticism if criticism is valid. But like, if it's just a video about me in principle, I'm not interested. Does it make sense? Like, a video about me in principle is not going to make me click. If someone said, hey Musty, this person made a video about you, I'm like, I don't care. Like, what was it about? Was it a critique? Was it someone just reacting? Like, if it's something that's worth my time watching, then fair. But like, I can't see like me seeing a video about me and going, yeah, like, you know what I mean? I just don't see it happening, man. I just don't see it happening. I could care, but I would be honest about that. It's better to not care at all, honestly. I don't have a major platform or following, so I can't. So I can live by my current model. Yeah, fair. If I was a public video, the only reason I'd see if I made a sting is want to see the critiques. Other than that, yeah, exactly. That's kind of mine. It's like, if I had a genuinely shitty take and people were calling me out for it and like actually had some valid points, then fair. But like, if it's just a video for shitting on me for the sake of shitting on me, I don't think I'd ever, or even just any. I just don't know. I just couldn't. I don't think I could, man. The time I stood cares the video I made for him on a birthday. Okay, listen, Shifu, stop. Listen. You can't be nice to me, okay? You're not allowed to. Depends on the views. I suppose a video with more views kind of lends itself to more credence, but even then, that wouldn't really affect me. Like, personally, I try to avoid it. Yeah, like I have a separate account chat that I browse YouTube on, because I don't want to get any notifications when I'm just browsing. You know what I mean? What was a fan-made rap between you and Dimitri? Okay, I'd watch that because that's funny. Just to go over. I'd watch anything that's like fan-made content that people did with passion, you know what I mean? Like, this, like, one of the nicest things that people do is when they draw artwork of me, like art. Like, that's why I have the art carousel, even though, like, again, I haven't had a new art submission in a while, so I haven't had to update it. I like when people draw me, I'm just like, that's so nice. That's so nice that you would feel inspired to draw me in your own style. You know what I mean? I love that sort of thing. So if there's any fan works, of course, I'd love to indulge in fan works, but just general videos, like, if Fatanga made a video about me, the point is, if Fatanga made a video about me, I would never watch it. That's what I'm trying to get at. You know, I would never watch it, but maybe I'm the weirdo in this case. Maybe I am.
And I'm very disappointed.
Yeah? Oh, sorry, my bad. Last pack, hang on. My bad. He's back. The pack is back.
I am so sorry that you are a bunch of little bi.
Nice. I'm so, that's literally that's literally the face of a guy that's like, I'm sorry, little mark ass little bitch. Thank you so much, Pack, for the 2. Again, I'm sorry you super chat in on inopportune moment. I apologize, but thank you for the 2. I always appreciate it. The pack is back and better than ever.
I really believe.
I'm gonna reinstall Pac-Man Championship Edition Deluxe 2 just for you. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you're weird for that, but you're still the exception. Yeah, I think I'm starting to realize that I'm the exception because I thought my take was a bit more of the number one, but like yeah, as I'm talking to more people, I'm just realizing, yeah, like I think I'm a bit of the weirdo in this instance, but yeah, okay, interesting.
Guys. So, I have been the only industry professional addressing this matter in the public space in a direct way. Do you understand that? Are there any other professionals putting on a suit and addressing these matters in a public and open way?
No,
Who
Dad.
has been fighting for you for the past year?
I'm sorry.
When the previous CEO of Unity, John Riccitiello, put in anti-developer and anti-consumer practices,
yeah, he did,
and was going to tear apart Unity as a company and rupture the industry, I first put on the suit and tie, I spoke, and we were able to remove the CEO that was destroying Unity.
Yes, Dad, I know.
That is extremely difficult to do.
I know.
You cannot just make that happen.
Yeah, I know.
That does not happen every day. That is extremely difficult. Now, my set of skills come from the industry. I am accustomed to dealing with multi-million-dollar CEOs and business owners.
Flex harder, brother. Is he going to flex harder, chat? Is he going to flex harder or leave it there? Flex harder or leave it there? Take your bets. And?
That is what I've done in the past. I know how to deal with them. And you do not deal with them by just throwing
flexing
tantrums.
Is continuing. Flex harder.
I asked you to trust me, and you didn't. And because of that, I can't make these speech videos anymore.
Okay, Dad. He's staring at. He's literally. Look at that. That is the look. That's literally the kind of look I would give my son if, like, he failed his, like, maths test that we've been studying for. Son, were you out? Did you sneak out and watch the Skibbity Toilet movie instead of studying for your maths class? Unbelievable. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're being shamed upon this family. Now study harder, okay? Otherwise, when the 3rd movie comes out, you're not watching it. You know, it's crazy.
Do you understand the reasoning why? You've just destroyed our credibility. This was an endeavor with you and me.
Like, I'm not even like guys. I feel like I've been teleported to back when I was like 7 years old, chat. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I'm 7 years old again. Literally, I remember my dad giving me this kind of look when he talked when he was like upset with me. Yeah.
And you've destroyed our.
Do you know what you did with this family, kid? Literally. Oh my God.
Credibility with your behavior online over the past week.
Do you have any idea what you've been doing?
There was still so much more work that we need to do in the industry. And it is very disappointing. But unfortunately, I'll have to do this work alone now. Whatever
Dad,
work that I have to do in the industry now has to be behind closed doors.
Dad, no!
In stuffy boardrooms.
No, not the boardrooms. Dad, no, please, come back.
I'm so disappointed in you.
No, Dad, I'm sorry. I'll do better. No, I'll do better.
I really believed in you guys.
No, I'm sorry. No, please, come on. No, don't go get the book, please.
So moving forward,
please,
I will not be
please,
addressing any industry topics whatsoever.
No, please, come back.
Because I can't anymore.
Come back, no.
You destroyed our credibility.
No, please, you have to talk about the Switch. The Switch 2 situation's crazy. It's crazy, please.
Everything I said is not literal. I told you.
I know.
These videos
I'm sorry, I got angry.
To show the industry how you respond.
I crashed out. I'm sorry. Please come back. Please.
Information.
No.
And you responded in the absolute worst way possible. You could not have responded worse.
Oh, please. I'm sorry. Let him
And
leave.
the only
Oh,
reason
no.
I am upset is because I believed in you.
I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
I thought you were more mature. I thought you were more
I
intelligent.
am mature.
Moving forward, this channel will be strictly fun, education, and entertainment. I will not be addressing industry topics.
But the Switch 2 situation is crazy. So yeah, guys, do you wanna know what he deleted that game? Remember, he deleted that. He deleted it off his channel. It was right in between these two videos. It was like right here. He's gonna leave. But then, gamers, what you're thinking? Wait, he left? Moresty, what the fuck is this then? He's actually back, gamers. He's back. He deleted it. So what the? You said you were leaving. Why are you back, huh? So, gamers, this for the 5th and final part of this Sungrand Studios drama situation, should I say, which is crazy. Let's find out what the fuck is happening. He's back now? Dad is back? Gamers, Dad is back, can we? Now, just to clarify, that the span of time between this video and the last one was not even a day, chat. It was not even a day. It seems like the people are, like, not taking about it. So, a day, not even a day later, chat. So, remember, he said, I'm leaving. All of a sudden, he's back. Within a day. Okay. What made him come back so soon?
Welcome. All right, so I think I can finally tell you what I've been working on.
Okay.
I've had a couple people reaching out to me over the past week or so.
Okay, hang on, chat, let me guess. It was all just a performance. I was trolling you. My Iwata, like, Nintendo Switch 2 video, my game key cards rant, my goodbye video, it was all a performance. And I said, and scene. I'm only 3 steps ahead. Ha! Checkmate.
Asking about some of my previous videos. They've been asking if I'm all right, if things are all right, and I really appreciate all of you reaching out to me. It's been so great. People asked about...
Okay, what was it? Fuck. Was it Nikocado Avocado? Do you remember that? Do you guys remember that shit? It's literally his Nikocado Avocado moment. It was all those mukbang videos were recorded 2 years ago. I'm back and I'm skinny now. Oh, it's this. Games, he's gonna do it.
The tone, they felt like something was a little off in the tone in some of my previous videos. So before I explain that, I want to let you know where my priorities are with this channel right now.
Okay.
Over the past few months, I've been noticing more and more people, and I've lost count of all the people that are saying...
Do not say, like, the negative could... Do not.
Saying that their week is tough, they just have such a tough work week, and that my channel is something they look forward to. My channel brings them positivity. It's a place where they can have...
Hang on, let me guess. Oh, but then all of these comments in the most recent videos have been ruining the vibe.
Laugh, they can relax and just chill, and that really meant something to me. The fact that I could maintain this channel and bring people something positive, but there was a problem.
The comments, the new comments.
Because of the content that I was creating in regards to the games industry, it was bringing in a lot of subscribers who were ruining that vibe. I keep a close watch on the comments.
I clapped. Gamers, I clapped. I'm always 3 steps ahead. Listen, I've been around the block. Wait, I've seen people pull this shit so many times, chat. It's not even pre-watched. I just fucking know these. It's so predictable, man. It's just so predictable. Oh, man. Literally this. So he does care. You do care. Guys, we need to save the vibe. We need to save the vibe, gamers. Some people are playing Battle Royale. We need to make Fortnite save the vibe.
There are people who want to come here for positivity and relax, and they were expressing that they were just kind of bummed out by the killjoys that were coming into the comment section, just ruining everything with their negativity and spreading...
Just ban them, bro! Stop that! Why do people act like... Literally, why... I don't understand it. Why do people act like YouTube literally isn't one of the best sites for, like, moderation? YouTube is, like, the only website, that, like, of the major sites where you can ban someone from your comments and they don't know they've been banned. Like, you can shadow ban them, right? When I hide a user from the channel, just like, it's not called banning, it's hide user from channel, right? This person Like, unless I obviously, because when I do it, I like show, like obviously I'm doing it, banned. Obviously I'm doing it as a show of like a bloviating show, right? But when I actually want to ban someone, like I do it on the stealth, and they don't even know they're gone. Then it's just like it's like a ninja vanish. You were never there, right? So YouTube has like one of the most powerful tools. I think most websites, like if you block someone on Twitter, they know. If you ban someone on Twitch, like they can't see the chat. So like YouTube is literally one of the best sites for this sort of moderation. Because right now I can see like Washingtonius and go bada bing bada boom. He will keep leaving comments. He's not banned for that. He can still leave comments in his comments, but suspiciously enough, we're not going to see them. Do you know what I mean? It's strange how that works, isn't it? I unhid you, don't worry. But like I can do that. You know what I mean? You make me paranoid that I'm banned. I'll pin your message, okay? Well, a good sign to say is if you can see yourself up here, you're not banned, okay? Because obviously the chat on the screen kind of only displays people who are actually hidden. So that's a good way to tell if you're not hidden from the channel. So that's like my full disclosure. You're banned or banned not, you know? But yeah, like it's literally one of those powerful tools. If there are people killing the vibes, just ninja vanish them, bro. Get them gone. Like I think the only time I've had to employ that like on a mass scale, well, two actually, is one for the the one where I watched the Getting Mads VODs, where people were arguing about Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart 10. Like I had to kill him. Thanks. Now I'm paranoid. Good. I'm glad. No, I'm glad. You should be paranoid. Look. I'm gonna do it right now, Valentine. You're not gonna know if I unhid you. Chat. Ignore their messages forever now. They're not gonna know if I unhid. Good. I'm glad. You're never gonna know. But yeah, it's like literally also the Mario Kart 9 versus 10 discourse. I fucking got rid of all the comments there because I don't give a shit. And then the second one was the Backseat Sakurai one, right? The Backseat Sakurai one was like there were genuinely some people in my chat that were going to his. You know the thing I rag about chat. Do not go into someone's chat and shit on them or someone's community. There were some people and like regulars in our chat. I don't want to say again. I'm not giving them any attention. I don't like saying names. I don't want to give them attention. But there were some regulars in the chat that were going to him and genuinely being like really shitty to him. Now, of course, Backseat Sakurai was like responding and fanning the flames. But there were people, and I banned them. They're gone. They're ninja vanished. They're probably leaving comments on this chat right now. I'm not seeing your messages. You're a cunt. Piss off. So what I'm saying is that like you can literally do that. It's actually amazing. Maybe morally questionable. You can maybe say that, oh, like if someone's banned, they have like a right to know. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care. If you're being a cunt in my comments, goodbye. I owe you nothing. I owe you not a bitch. You are gone. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Farewell. I love to say goodbye. Like, that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Can you hide it for you, but others can see them? No. Like, they're gone. Well, that's not an option. It's removed for everyone. And in fact, I don't care. I don't want you guys seeing them neither. Listen, I am the nanny state. Take likes, bombs, okay? I am the nanny state, okay? If I decide you are finished, okay? You are gone, okay? You are finished. You're finished and you're skibbity, okay? But yeah, like, it's removed for everyone. But yeah, like I said, it's got that's like one of those powerful tools available. So if you can't use that, whose fault is it? That's what I'm saying. Like, and thankfully, now, maybe I'm speaking from a position of privilege. It was like, I am a smaller channel, so I'm not like used to the scale that Sungrand Studios is. But what I would like to say to you is, I imagine if you're the person who's kind of gotten this big, there's enough figureheads in your community where you could probably trust them with a sword to ban the comments for you. I know, for example, if I hit 100k and I've got people like Glide, Spongy, Grand Shifu, like et cetera, right? I'm sure that I can like trust them to give him a sword and be like, hey, go to the new stuff, kill him. Anyone being a cunt to me? Like if someone's being reasonable and give me critique, leave him. If someone's being a cunt, kill him. I'd 100% just do that. Just go through the comments, slay him, leave a trail of like hidden chatters in your wake. Do you know what I mean? Get rid of them, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if that's how you want to run how you run your community is entirely on you, bro. So for me, my stance is if someone's being an idiot, I get rid of him. My stance for idiocy is like if someone's just being a default. Then you've seen the kind of comments I'm talking about, right? If someone offers me genuine critique and is ready to meet me on the level, I don't care how shitty they are to me. I'll leave him. You know what I mean? I'll leave him as is. But like for example, let me show you an example. Let me give you an example like my moderating stance, chat. What's it? Building an echo chamber night, ain't we? This is kind of shitty, but I'd probably keep it up. You remind me of DSP. Again, I'd kind of shitty, but I don't think they're being so shitty that they cross the line. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, peace. Again, not too shitty enough to do that. But the comment out is obvious line human history. Again, none of these people are like overtly mean where I'd be like, okay, gone. Do you know what I mean? Where is it? Hang on. The weirdest sociopathic thing that I've seen, just a constant. Again, none of these people have been like super mean. Like, do you think? Like, I kind of know what. Like, I can't. It's not really a good example of me to quickly show you the kind of thing that I would delete. Like, it's my fault. I expected better from me. I think that's fair. It's fair for someone to have their opinion. Yeah, people are actually being quite reasonable. Holy shit, people are actually being quite reasonable. Like, people are obviously against him, but people aren't being cunts about it. Actually, this is actually pretty chill. Holy shit. This is actually pretty alright, if I'm being honest. So I can't like, the comments are being relatively civil. Well, that was absolutely disgusting. Again, not horrible. Damage control. Thanks for being awesome. But yeah, like, there isn't someone being like you know, like when someone's like being a deliberate cunt, like they're saying, "Oh, you're this and that." Like, maybe I'm scrolling by new. I'm literally scrolling by new, I think. Yeah. So I can't find an exact example of the kind of shittiness I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm scrolling by newest. But yeah, like, when I see someone being like deliberately bad faith is probably the right way to put it. I'm just like, goodbye, you're gone. Like, you could just do that. Like, you don't have to. I do people unsubbing. I'm okay with that. I don't like, if you want to go, you can go. I'm okay with that. Like, if my channel doesn't serve you a purpose anymore, that's absolutely fine. I know when how do you feel when people are announcing an unsub? Okay, that would get banned. Because I just think that's cringe. Like, I just think that's cringe. If you're gonna announce to me that you're unsubscribing, yeah, you just go. Okay, that's an example of someone being. I'm like, you can go. That's more of a, that personally annoys me as opposed to you being objectively a cunt. That's more of a, it grinds my gears. You don't like, listen. Like, your unsubscription isn't a flight. Okay, you don't need to announce your departure. Okay, those people can go, but that's because it personally annoys me. Yeah, like, if people are being deliberately shit, just get rid of them. Do you know what I mean? I'll probably announce it for the. Shut the. You know what, Minister Chicken, you're gone. You're gone, guys. But never answer his messages again. And never answer his like, he's gone. He's gone. Shadow Realm. Enjoy the Shadow Realm. Enjoy the Shadow Realm. Also, if not being a ever challenge service channel genuinely ruins the day, you need to find new hobbies. Well, like, no, I understand that, like, oh, firstly, true. But secondly, if someone, like, generally enjoys the vibe and, like, the chill vibes of the comments, yeah, I can understand you bring it up with a creator saying, oh, what the hell? But, like, you as the community figurehead have the ability to craft the community you want. That's what I'm saying, right? You have the overall point I'm trying to get. I kind of got derailed with it. The overall point I'm trying to get is that even if people have been sheep, okay, here, let me put it here, chat, right? If I had like a wave of people, maybe a bigger wave of people than most like doing the whole nattering at me, right? My response would be, what do you think is the best response, chat? Would it be making like a video saying I'm gone? Oh, secret house. It was a social experiment, guys. Hee. Or would I just go, hey, I'm going to take the most trusted figureheads in my community. Glide. I'd probably give Carstorm a sword. I'll probably give Tick Like Bomb a sword. I'll probably give Luke Boa a sword. I'm like, guys, if you just fancy 5 minutes, go sort by newest first. Killing other people being deliberate cunts. Okay? Goodbye. Have fun. That's what I'll do. You know? I'll get Alfonso back his sword. I'll be like, goodbye. Go have fun. Kill him. You know what I mean? Go give me a sword and hurt myself. I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you one right now. How about that, Scholar Reds? I'll give you that. I'll give you that right now. How about that? All right. Now kill the next person that chats, okay? But yeah, like, that's what I would do. So, like, surely at this big size, you have some people in your community that are able to do some moderation for you. You know what I mean? Because, like, your community, if the community are as tight-knit as you say it is, they're probably willing to, like, do a bit of work for you. Now, like, a little bit. Like, because, like, people are willing to, like, help. Do you know what I mean? That's why I do a ban on people. It's like, yeah, it's like, just get rid of them, bro. I've waffled on too long, but let's keep watching.
Hate and looking for hate content, and they were, not so supportive when I just wanted to do funny educational stuff. So I decided that I want to focus this channel entirely on bringing people positivity. I want this channel to be a place where you can hang out, you can relax, you can have fun, and you shouldn't have to worry about people in the comment sections just pushing negativity onto other people. And I'm not this big professional YouTuber, so I don't exactly know how to handle or manage all of this, so...
Well, I'll fucking say, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you've done a horrible fucking job, lad. Honestly, like, you've... Just... Oh, man. This expression is really annoying, but, like, as much as I love it, I also hate this expression. But, like, I think it bears saying, honestly. Just put the fries in the bag. Just put the fucking fries in the bag, little bro. Like, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Do you know what I mean? Thank you so much, Shifu, for being a royal guard. Royal guard! Appreciate it, man. But yeah, like, just put the fries in the bag. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep, man.
What I knew was I had to somehow get a lot of people to unsubscribe from my channel, and I wasn't exactly sure how to do that. But when the topic of the Nintendo...
Why would you get... So you made... Hang on, so just to go back, all the videos you saw, the I'm leaving, goodbye, was to get people to unsubscribe... I'm the biggest proponent. Guys, you know one of the oldest rules of the internet? I'm sure you've heard it by osmosis. One of the oldest rules I got, guys, on the internet when I first started... When I was a wee lad chat, and I first started going on, like, Club Penguin, mainly Habbo Hotel. When I went on Habbo Hotel, right? That was my, like, online social sim of choice, right? Some people had a Club Penguin, some people had, like, Bin Weevil, some people had Habbo Hotel. Mine was Habbo Hotel, right? One of the oldest rules, chat, that I learned on that thing was... So back in the 80s, shut the fuck... Mods, can we ban Overseer 60? It was in the 2000s, okay? Thank you, Clyde. Time up for 10 seconds of the beach. Was, don't feed the trolls. Do not feed the trolls, okay? Do not feed the trolls. Can't do that. A video like this is exactly what the kinds of people want to see. For me, again, that's why I don't feed the trolls. Like, if someone in my chat is being deliberately shitty to me, like, say, like, if someone in my chat posted the kind of comment I would just delete and leave, I would literally, like, I call it chud dunking chat. You probably see me use that phrase. If I saw someone being, like, deliberately dumb in my chat, I'd read the comment and I'd be like, well, you're just an idiot. And I'd, like, ban him and move on. Like, I'd get a free win, farm a free W, and I'd move on. But off stream, I just, like, fucking... Just get him gone, brother. Just get him gone. Oh, come on.
Switch 2 came up, and I saw that people were getting riled up and highly emotional, and I knew that a portion of my subscribers... would be looking for anger and hatred. They're looking for me to, stick it to them. Show Nintendo. I saw the opportunity to create content with very deliberate phrasing and tone that I knew that my genuine audience, the people that come here to just have fun, to have some positivity, I knew those people would not be offended.
What a strange sort of vibe to do. But either way, almost just as strange as Preston Eastridge giving us 5 gifted memberships. Who got up today, gamers? Zakuigi, Bowser Dude, TRNGF, Kerry, and finally, it's Normie the Norman. All of you guys have fancy green names. Remember, I am going to do a community post for the members only for you guys to give me any sort of topics you want for me to make a members-only content on. So there's going to be a lot more members-only stuff coming in the woodwork, gamers. Oh, dang it if you missed. Thank yous if you got it. And until next time, sayonara.
Knew that you guys would know something is up.
See, again, it's that... Wait, I was just only pretending I'm trolling. Like, is that what we're getting at, Hitch? Yo, what's up, Biff? How you doing, man? I want to say hello, Biff. I want to say, guys, Biff is in the chat. He's big YouTuber. We've got to say, hello, Biff. How you doing? Oh my god. Biff, are we friends? By the way, Biff, are we friends?
Because I talked.
That's completely not in relation to anything we talked about earlier.
To you guys directly in the comments.
Let's go back a bit.
I knew those people would not be offended. I knew that you guys would know something is up. Because I talked to you guys directly in the comment section. I know you're intelligent people. I know you're funny people.
Well, I mean, if anything, some people in my chat have mentioned this, so I'm stealing this take from chat. This kind of goes into question, like, your earlier video. Do you know when we did his earlier video chat? Let me see if I can link it again. This one here. Like, this video here where, like, why are you being so positive about the Nintendo Switch 2? Was this also a video for the trolls when you brought up the fact that your friend unfortunately took his own life? Was it, like, I think that puts this into question too. Like, I'd rather not put this into question, but I think you've put some question marks over this. You know what I mean? How earnest were you being here? Was this part of the elaborate plan? Or was it just the game card one and the initial Switch 2 one, you know? So I'm just like, if anything, yeah, that just, if I'm a normal subscriber of yours, I'm just like, how much of it was a bit? Like, now I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope to God you weren't lying, but I'm like, what did Biff say? We've talked in game off stream, so I'd like to think so. Yeah, Biff, we're friends. Biff, we're friends. Don't listen to what the chat says. We're friends, okay? We're best friends. We're best friends forever. I'll be at your wedding. You can come to my wedding, okay?
Because so many comments, I'm laughing out loud. And I knew that you guys would understand what was up. So basically what I've been doing with my videos over the past 2 weeks or so is I've been using phrasing, language, and tone that I knew would upset people who want to push negativity onto other people. People who are looking for rage bait content, people who are looking just to hate something. Those people were ruining the experience of my channel for other people.
Now, no, don't get me wrong, Sungrand, I actually agree with you. There is a contingent, like, it's happening, it's kind of slowly happening with my fan base, I suppose, which is why I actually want to, like, later in the chat, this is probably going to be the only chicanery stream we do this week. I want to do some, like, ranking stuff. I want to watch, like, more of that fixing gym leaders stuff. Like, that's why I want to make sure I do a big balance of, like, doing a bit of chicanery and doing a bit of, like, good videos. You know what I mean? That's why I want to strike a balance, because I've noticed that, I think it happened in my chat last stream. I actually, I noticed that last stream as well. Like, someone came in my chat and said, "Hey, Musty, do you wanna, hey, Musty, you're gonna cook Moist Critical again?" I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Cook Moist Critical again? Like, I saw a video of his that I thought was less than stellar, and I commented on it. Like, I'm not here cooking people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm here to just do what I want to do. Sometimes I want to watch some chicanery. Sometimes I want to watch some good videos. You know, the Mario Kart Direct as well. So, like, that's just kind of what I'm here for. So, like, there will be some people that when you, like, talk about hot button issues, it's like, yeah, get him. But, like, my commitment to doing variety stuff is what inherently keeps those people out. Like, I know, like, I don't really pay attention to the numbers in the traditional sense. Like, for example, on my tabs, I do not have, like, my view account. I always close off my view account. I never look because I don't pay attention. But I have looked at the analytics enough to know that, yeah, when I'm doing a chicanery stream, I've probably got like 150, I'm thinking, people here right now. If I was to look at, I haven't got the thing up. I've probably got like 150 or so people here right now. But like when I do a gaming stream, it's probably a little less. But like I don't care about like the number being as consistently high as possible. What I care about is the dynamic that I set. I set the dynamic that, yeah, I'll look at some crazy stuff, but I'll also look at I'll also just play some video games too. Like, the vibe is whatever I want it to be. And I want it to be a mix. And I like that. So I understand that when you cover hot button issues, there's going to be you are going to gain a contingent of people that just want you to own, like as Matthew says, that want you to own people and dunk on the yeah. It's like, I'm never going to be that guy. There are people that will be your guy, but I will never be that guy. I'm never going to be that guy. I'm just not going to be. It's just not fun. I do not enjoy that. I want to champion, like, if anything, again, it's also reflective in Sir Moresty as well. I'm aware that Sir Moresty, like the videos where I'm positive, get less views than the people where I'm like, the views where I'm like, I'm pointing and laughing at someone. 100%. But like, I love the fact, I, on principle, want to do both because it sets the precedent that I'm not just a negative Nancy trying to rage bait. Because I don't want to put that, if people think of me that way, that's fine, they can think what they want. But I know that you guys don't think of me that way. And that's the important bit. I want my community to understand that, you know? So that's so I get it. I do, when he says this, I actually understand, but you shouldn't have made, what you should have done is made like, just ignored them. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this was not the play. Do you know what I mean? You know?
Genuinely love the React stuff, but I would like some more to balance things out to weed out anyone who definitely wants Chut Dunking.
We're gonna play like Super Mario World and CPU as well, so I can start working on my 2D ranking. We're gonna do some more stuff. Don't worry. We've got some more variety coming up. I promise. I know it's been a bit of reaction stuff in the last like month or month and a half, but I will start balancing it out. I promise. That's my promise to you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Oh, we'll do some more. Listen, I know March was a bit of a, as I told you, I think March was a bit of a difficult month for me because I was just working a lot. So obviously when I'm working a lot, I don't have time to like actually like prepare notes and stuff. I just want to go on stream and just like watch some stuff. Does that make sense? So like obviously in April, if I land this new job, which I think I think I'm starting on Monday. I should be able to like do a bit of a balance. Even when I'm working, I should be able to prepare notes for like others. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm in a bit of a better place now, should I say, with my time. So we're definitely going to be balancing people out, stuff out. So don't worry about that. So if anyone was worried about that, don't worry. I'm just not going to be a React Andy. Don't worry. Bit of a better mix from now. Oh, no, I originally found you from Sir Moresty through Demeech, but I stayed for the Demeech Andy. Demeech. At least you stayed. There was I think the one comment I'll never forget is that someone left me a fucking like literally an essay, like the Bible, as you guys put it, the fucking Bible in the beginning. About how they found me through Demeech, but since I wasn't covering Demeech anymore, they thought they'd take their leave. I did delete it, chat. I'll be real, I did delete it. Because like I said, you don't have to announce you're unsubscribing. If you came in for the Demeech stuff and you wanted to leave after that, I'm fine with that. Yeah, of course, go for it. But like, you can't be doing it. But either way, enjoy your personal comedy. Alright, Spongy, you're being too nice, okay? Spongy, you're being too nice, okay? Shut up.
People were coming into this comment section just ruining the vibe, and I don't want that. I don't want a channel where people just feel uncomfortable in the comment section.
No, 100%.
And I knew that this decision was going to make people really dislike me.
Thank you so much, Shabba. I'm happy this community has accepted me. I'm happy to accept you too, man. W Shabba's in the chat.
I knew that it was going to bring harassment towards me personally, and I had to calculate, is this something that I'm willing to take on for the benefit of getting people to unsubscribe so that the channel can just focus on being a positive, cool place. And it didn't take me long to decide. I mean, I knew that's exactly what I wanted. I want to make this a cool place for you guys. And that...
Okay, Alfonso, come on, you're being too nice. You're being too nice, Alfonso, okay? Come on now. Come on now.
It means that
You're being too nice.
I
Thank you
can't
so much, though.
cover industry topics the way that I did before, because if I do that, it will bring the same people back in. The same people looking for negativity and hate content. They're going to come to this channel and ruin the vibe in the comment section.
That's actually, I would say that's kind of false. In the sense that, for example, I know, again, Moresty's like, if anything, the fun thing I like about Moresty is I have actually had first-hand experience in this, right? Generally, again, I usually keep, when it comes to like comments, like one of Moresty videos, I usually keep tabs with them like the first like day, first like maybe like a day after that, and then I usually kind of like, you can usually tell when I stopped reading the comments when like there's no more hearts, you know, because I usually dish out hearts and replies in like the first like day or two, maybe 3, and I kind of just let the video go. Do you know what I mean? Like anyone leaves a comment, I'm probably just not going to see it because I don't like to keep tabs, right? I'm almost certain if like this sort of thing, just like the types of people, when I because I recognize names. If there's repeated commenters, I do recognize names. Like someone that was like there in like the backseat Sarkar video is not going to be there for my video like Aurum Alex is Bowser's Fury video. Do you know what I mean? So like the kinds of people that are there for you to like dunk on a chud aren't going to like stick around. They're just not. What you have to do, and what something I do, is you have to strike a nice balance so that those people are just there for dunks realize, oh shit, he's not just doing this all the time. I'll either take my leave or I'll stay. Like, you do more with your actions, you know what I mean? Like, it's making this, like, grandiose gauche announcement just doesn't really work. If anything, it literally hasn't worked. Look at the like to dislike ratio. It literally hasn't worked. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, just like, the best thing you could do is just put your head down and work. Literally just the best thing. So it's kind of antithetical to what I said before, chat, right? Like, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, fight the power, protest. But, like, in this case, literally, as a content creator, in this bit, my genuine advice to you would be just put your head down and upload stuff, you know? That's why, like, one thing I have started, like, learned to do, at least I'm going to do next time, is I know if I, for example, the next VOD is probably going to be the Nintendo Land one. I know I've kind of stalled on that one, but the one where we laughed at his Nintendo Direct reaction. But, like, the next one after that is probably going to be one that I was, like, quite favorable. It's probably going to be, like, the Rory the Fiend reaction, do you know what I mean? So, like, I kind of want to balance it out. The kinds of people that were there to laugh at Nintendo Land are not going to be, like, there for the Rory, like, the Fiend one, you know? It's like, you just got to put your head down and go. That's my advice to any of you guys too, you know what I mean?
So that's the reason why I have been using a specific language and tone, and I know that many of you figured
Where's our Bandy reaction for dropping? Listen, thankfully for you, Zozim went through the pain. I gave her money, so she can't even complain, of going through all of my VODs and archiving, like, what segments were in each. I literally have a lot. Look at the list, gamers. Look at the list. We're going to. Well, look, we're so back, gamers. Look at the list. We're so back. I will make my way through the list, chat. Don't worry.
I know that you guys have figured it out.
It's there somewhere.
I was trying to upset the people that were trying to.
Listen, I gave her £100 to watch Sir Musty. Okay, she got paid. Sir Musty pays. Sir Musty pays. She got paid to, like, watch my VODs.
Forced me to make hate content. The people that were ruining the vibe in the comment section and just being a buzzkill towards other people.
Never forget, Sir Musty pays.
I wanted to make them mad at me so that they would unsubscribe, and that way, the people that are watching the videos and leaving comments.
Reaction to my, you know what? No, guys, Frank, I'm dunking on a chud. Chat, but sorry, Sungrand Studios, I'm dunking on a chud right fucking now. I'm going chud dunking so hard. Reaction to my April videos is lost media. Listen, we're killing you, Frying Pan Sam. You're dead. You're actually, like, dead. You're finished. Frying Pan Sam's never gonna work in my fucking chat again. He's finished, chat. He's actually finished. Where is it? Okay, I'm logged into Sir Moresty videos. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on. Where is it? What's that? Hang on. Shut off, for fuck's sake! Don't cuck my moment, YouTube. We need to verify that it's really. Oh, where's my phone? Fucking hold on, I'm dunking. Okay, shut up. I'm dunking on you. I'm dunking on you, Frying Pan Sam. Shut up. Go to my. Can I? What the fuck is happening here? Go to my Galaxy. Open the settings app. Choose Google. What the? Can you not just send a thing to my phone? I'm being dunked on. Okay, can I get a verification code, please? Hold, chat. I'm dunking on him. I'm dunking on him. Okay, the dunk will happen. The dunk will happen. Okay, there's my password. I'm dunking on whether it fucking kills me or not. 3-0. Okay. Am I logged in? Am I logged in? Oh, hey, hang on, let me try again. From the top. Hang on. No, where is it? No, fuck you. Am I actually able to... Hey, Mods, laugh him! Point and laugh him! Oh, Frying Pan Sam April Fool's reaction unlisted. Ready to go. I just haven't made a thumbnail for it yet. Ready to go. Kill him. Mods, kill him. Take a sword, kill him. Kill him now. Kill him today. Kill him now. Kill him.
There are people that just want to have fun, that just want to relax,
point and laugh.
Positivity during their day, during their week. So there we go. I
made a severe lapse in my judgment. You know what? Do I 100 subs and I unlist it without a thumbnail? I make it public without a thumbnail, just to dunk on Frying Pans. With dunking like this, maybe we should just get shut up. Hey, look, who's got next?
Snapped. I'm doing normal. I'm as normal as normal can be. I'm working on my games. And
oh man, fucking hell! Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, there's plenty more fish in the sea.
How do I look, yellow?
Oh man, you're far too kind. You're far too kind.
Putting thought and analysis into your work is such a low bar, but you've always stayed true to that and have provided insight that many creators fail to match. Appreciate everything you do.
Thank you so much, emoji. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I always try and be as it's just fun. Like analyzing videos as well, but analyzing games is just fun. It's just fun. Okay, it's just very, very fun, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's continue. If I seem very flippant, Preston, I'm bad with compliments. Okay, but thank you. I appreciate that.
Be honest, I'm disappointed that more people haven't unsubscribed. I know that you guys have noticed I have been pushing really hard to try to get the negative people to unsubscribe. I've been pushing so hard, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of it. This is the one time during my channel where I put on an act. You guys know that I'm genuine. I'm just myself. The past 2 weeks were the only time that I've put on an act because I was really trying.
He thinks like, do you know what? This feels like you should just take a week off, man. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Just take a week off, man. Because like this is as funny as this is, it's getting a bit sad as well. I'm like, man, come on, you have to just take a week off. I don't know, like how long ago was this video? Like you just have to take a week off. I'm live streaming. Hang on, honey. My darling, I'm still live streaming. Hello.
I've been waiting all day. All day
for what? This reaction has been very derailed, but I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for it. What's going on, honey?
Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. I am live, by the way. Just a reminder.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what's up?
Chicken jockey.
Let's keep watching.
And get people mad at me so they would unsubscribe, and it's tiring actually. So I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done. I think whoever was going to unsubscribe has unsubscribed already.
Is this going to be the worst VOD I've ever uploaded? Because you know, it's going to be the worst segment I've ever uploaded to Sir Moresty. Because like one thing I try to do is I try not to get too like interrupted or too many tangents when I'm doing a reaction. I try to avoid too many distractions. But like, it's just been everything. I've done it myself. Chess. My own fault. I clapped. I clapped when she said chicken jockey.
Because they feel offended and attacked.
Let's finish this up. Let's finish this up. And then we'll do something else, okay?
Enjoy having fun here. I knew you guys would get it. I knew that you would understand that something was different about the tone. So there it is. And I'm doing this because I want you guys to have a cool channel to hang out. It's fortunate that I don't actually care about the subscriber count. I don't care about the number going down. I do care that it didn't go down enough. I was hoping that subscriber count would drop.
Yeah, this just seems like a. This just seems like. Oh, come on, bro. I think we get the idea, right? Do I just skip ahead a little? I want to see what he said. Hang on. What the hell? Is he playing music at the halfway part? What the hell happened? You guys seeing this shit? What happens for the rest of the video? Okay, hang on. So there's only like really like 2 more minutes of actual content, and then we get something else. So we'll just watch the rest of the video.
More
that's 2 minutes.
Than it has, but I don't want you guys to worry. So that's why I'm telling.
I feel like I've only heard this guy said I want to make this a chill place 5 times and only been here for 90 seconds. Oh, Biff, you missed a bit of an arc. Trust me. Don't worry, you'll catch it on Moresty or the VOD later.
On you now is the channel's only going to get better from now, because the people that will be in the comment section are people that just want to have a laugh.
We've been here for a while.
Just want to have fun. I'm going to try even harder to make cool, fun videos for you. I will be focusing on a couple of long-term projects. One, I'm going to maintain a PSP project using GameMaker, so I'll be creating a framework template project in GameMaker 8 that you can use to make PSP games. And what I'm going to do is host that so that you guys can download that project, you can modify it and learn it, and you can make your own PSP game. So I'll make the framework.
PSP
all the hard parts will be done.
What
you can add in your own graphics, you can modify it and build your own levels, add in your own weapons and enemies. And that's something that we can maintain and work on long-term. And then I will do the same for the Nintendo DS as well, using a program called DS Game Maker. And this is what I want for this channel. I want us to have fun. I want us making cool things. And that is not something that I could do with the channel tied down by all the negativity. So hopefully at this point, I think we've done it. I think we've basically cut ties with the negativity. We're stepping away from the industry topics because I want the channel to be more...
Speaking sillet emoji, speaking sillet emoji, speaking sillet emoji, speaking sillet emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
I'm skipping the rest, alright? Thank you for the... I didn't know it literally names out all the fucking emojis.
Productive and more relaxed and chill. So there we go. That's it. All right, so, I mean, we're all kind of stressed out over the past couple of weeks. Look, let's go to the pub. Let's grab a drink and let's sing some Irish tunes. But if you're underaged, you can't come. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to stay home.
No!
But, I mean, we can bring back some French fries if you want. We'll grab some French fries on the way home. So yeah, sorry if you're underaged, you stay home. Rest of us, hop in the car. We're going to the pub.
Oh, we actually go. Oh, right, and then that's where the rest of the video is. He's actually gonna like take us to the. Sure. He actually takes us to. A wholesome 100, I guess. Thanks for being here. I mean, again. Oh, look, there you have it, gamers. There you have it. And that is the story of Sungrand Studios, guys. All 5 chapters that I have laid out before you. Overall, closing thoughts, I would say a bit too much people online, okay? A bit too much people online. What I would say to you is that if I'm being, best case scenario, if I'm being like... You've made a horrible mistake, Puzzle Oddball. I think the cutoff for like TTS is £2. I think you are 1p off. You're 1p off. 1p off, brokey. Thank you.
How did it feel to meet Sungrand IRL at the pub?
He was all right. I felt like he was just like, I feel like he still kept doing the like I'm angry at you stare a bit too much to me. I don't know, man. I don't know. But he was overall, he was all right. What was, for fuck's sake.
I was moved by her saying chicken jockey.
Fucking move you in a minute. Shut up. Thank you so much, Zach the Mask. But yeah, closing thoughts. Best case scenario, I think this is someone who just, even despite his size, is not particularly used to any sort of controversy. And the first time he got into one, he essentially just had like a bit of a meltdown. That combined with some unfortunate aspects that happened in his life led to a bit of a less than stellar reaction to the controversy than you probably should have. What the best course of action should have been was for you to just move on. You know, like what's going to happen, unfortunately, Sungrand Studios, it's probably going to happen to me someday, is that you're big enough now where like you're a target to punch, right? So when you have a bad take, like I can have a bad take now, and some people might be like, Moresty, that's a bad take. I can unlist it, and then we can move on, right? But when you're big enough, people are going to like use you as like a punchman. Look at this guy. Look at this guy with his bad takes. Look at this guy, right? Look at this guy. So, Chili, it didn't work. It didn't work. You're wrong. It worked. TTS machine broke. Is it working? It works on 2, doesn't it?
By the way, Homer, what's your least favorite country? Italy or France?
It's the Birdo alert. Sometimes it doesn't do TTS.
Nobody ever says Italy.
I'm interrupting on purpose now.
Fuck you. Thank you for the 2. But yeah, what I would say is, I fucking lost my train of thought now, man. Fuck it. Yeah, like literally what I'll say is that you just got like you're on the punching bag now to be punched on, if that makes sense. So what I would say is that now you're at a point where people are gonna start like dunking on you every time you have a bad take. So you either got to be a bit more careful with how you phrase things, or you got to learn how to just like avoid it, because it's probably gonna happen to us, chat. It's gonna happen to us. Our community is gonna be like attacked by all the people online. But I'm just going to be like, whatever, you know, it's just kind of what it is. I'm big enough now, and that's just kind of going to happen. But now we don't have to worry about it. We can be like small and based instead of large and cringe. That's the Sungrand Studios Arc Gamers. We'll leave it there. Best of luck to you, brother. I don't know, seems like you need it or something. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, lads. Where's my music? Where's my show note? Okay, so what games does the studio put out? We could look that up real quick. Why not? As a bit of a closer. Yeah, I think.
Moresty
it works.
Good stellar videos, gaming nuance, and I giggle at it very much due to chicanery and funny.
Thank you so much, K-Dar. Thank you so much.
Smiley face emoji.
Yeah, another Canadian. Yeah, another Canadian. Thank you so much. Where are the games? I know Bravo. Oh no, we'll check the comment. Oh my bad, I forgot again. Silver Falls, like a game called Silver Falls, I'm guessing. There's like a series called Silver Falls. I've never heard of it, never checked it out personally, but TBA, has it ever come out? Silver Falls 3 Downstairs. 8 out of 10, so I got a decent rating by AGN. Came out on the 3DS. Interesting. Oh yeah, so he's made something at least. Good on him. Oh, let's check the comments here, right? Sorry, Shovel Knight. You must leave for the time being. Bravo 6 gamers. Going dark.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Let's have a look. Sorry for making you a worry. In summary, there was a portion of my subscribers bringing negative and hatred to my comments and ruining the vibe. Some people came for fun and positivity. Oh, no, he met... Look, it's the guy. I told you guys. It's the comment I was telling you about. I spent the past few weeks making those people mad at me so they'd unsubscribe. Remember, guys. And seen. It was all a performance. I was doing a good enough job until luckily someone told me a YouTuber named Frittata or something made videos and sent a hate mob after me. It actually helped a lot to encourage the more hateful part of my subscriber base to unsubscribe. So a huge thank goes out to Frittata for helping me with that. Thanks, everyone. The channel now strictly fun, educational, and humor. Although I understand many of you still like to provide commentary on the industry, I will do a careful job addressing that topic when, if and when it comes to that time. Oh, goddamn criminal masterminds. Listen, I can't really speak about Fritanga. From the one video I did see, which was that take, that the video we saw, he seemed like he was sound. Again, he uses AI thumbnails, and from what I've seen, he seems to be one of the... From what someone said, he's one of those anti-wokies. So I can't really vouch for him personally. But at least that one take of his, you know, was solid. Geez, you had me there for a while. Oh my god. People are falling for it. The Fell For It Again awards. So basically, Paul... Oh, someone said this in the chat. The Emp Lemon Classic unsubscribe. Understandable, even though the stunt let me personally confused, especially never... Did Emp Lemon do this? Really? I actually kind of like his stuff. Did he crash it? Guys, do we want to go on a chicanery retrospective? My have to... It seems like... No, I like Emp Lemon's videos. It's a shame to see he fell for it. It's about 9... Oh, it was about 9-10 years ago? Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough then. Fair enough. If it was that long ago, then it's like... Okay. Fair. He's probably like... Yeah, he's probably a different thing. I mean, to be fair, for Tonga's a little chicanery, as you could probably imagine his fan base. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, so... Definitely. There's strength in taking it and then moving on. For someone who portrays himself as an intelligent, it's mind-boggling how you come up with lame excuses. Here before the video gets taken down. Actually, what you've done is lose the trust of positive people. Also, you cannot stop the internet from being the internet. True! Just Insane Gaming? 9724? Crazy. If you want positivity, be positive, but don't engage with negative comments. I don't know, I feel like you're not built for the internet anymore. I clapped! It's true. The internet's just gonna be the internet, man. You can't ever like control it. You can't ever like change it. It's just how it is. Just insane. Actually, is it just insane or is it just insane? Fuck. Hang on. We need to know. Okay, I think it's just in. No, actually, doesn't help. Fuck. Hang on. Fuck. Gaming. Oh, just insane. It's just insane. You figure that alert. Just insane gaming. There it is. Okay. So it's just insane gaming. Okay. We figured it out. We figured it out. It's not like a pet smart or pet smart situation. You know what I mean? I'm clicking don't recommend this channel because I don't appreciate being manipulated. Yeah, fair. Honestly. Fair.
Stop posting about it! I'm tired!
Ding ding.
Context for Emp. He was mad at people who wanted him to only do YTP in 2016 and made a recurring joke saying to unsub, mocking those sub interacts.
Oh yeah? You know what? Fair enough. Again, a bit cringe maybe, but that was like what, 9 years ago. I'll give it a pass. For me, like my cutoff is like 3 years. If you did say like 3 years ago, that was just kind of cringe or kind of bad. I'm just kind of like. For me, like, you've kind of done your time, you know what I mean? Like, if it's just kind of cringe, I'm just like, you know, I'll give you a pass. If it's been at least 2-3 years, I'd say I'm like, okay, time's up. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm clicking don't recommend because I don't appreciate being manipulated. You know, I don't appreciate using the death of 3 people for this experiment. Yeah, it's just, look, again, look, this is the thing we talked about, right, chat? This is what we talked about. Literally, gamers. Oh my god. Yeah, people aren't sure if you mean it, what you say anymore. You know? Like, someone said this, and I'm like, I didn't point out, but someone pointed out, yeah, it's like weird. I don't believe any of this. He's just desperate. He doesn't realize that this is what the video admits to now, using the death summon. Yeah, exactly. Like, whew. Crazy, huh? You shouldn't have done that, man. You should have done that. Should have done that. So if this was acting, what were your actual thoughts on Nintendo's prices then? Now literally feels weird. Next video, I fooled you again! Oh, man. If you want to like some Emp Lemon chicanery, it'd probably be from Downward Diary. Yeah, because I know his main channel is really good. I really like the Mount Everest one. That's probably one of my favorite video essays ever made, the Mount Everest one. I had the world's biggest jump. That was also another good one. Dale Earnhardt, that was a fucking another sick one. All his ones are really fucking good. If his second channel is chicanerous, then you know, put it in the reacts and we'll see. We'll see. It's only starting to feel sociopathic. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm feeling disoriented lately. Yeah, people are just distrusting now, isn't it? If I want to drama about people, I just plug my TV receiver back in. Retro gaming spacko with the dunk. Are you kidding me? TV's never been slightly close to the internet in terms of drama, and I love it. Oh, the poker one? Oh, the poker one? That video was peak. Yeah, he makes some fucking sick video essays. I like Amp Lemon's content. Instead, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. For someone who's supposedly a professional in PR, you don't seem to be able to actually navigate and deal with people outside of a theoretical setting. You have the option to sit down, take responsibility for a bad emotional take, and simply get back to your content and allowing stuff like this continue with the stuff that actually brought us here in the first place.
So outdated. I liked his Rick and Morty vid.
Oh, I like that one as well. That one was good. I like him. Hungry Box one? I think I remember that one. It's been a while since I saw that one. That was good. Instead, just sitting down with a lol. It's a prank? For real? Legit? For real? Ryuji? Legit? Your solution was to be like, actually, I just bullshitted for the express purpose of emotional manipulation. Lol, aren't I much smarter than you? Thanks for masking off to us. Much appreciated. Yeah, people are rightfully upset, you know? Literally. Like, this is what we expected, right? I'm going to watching a sign of bipolar. I don't even know. I was going to say maybe it has to do with the death of his friends, but like, I actually don't even know if that's real anymore. If it's real, it's probably a response to that. Why does Davey keep glazing? Who? Is there someone like a recurring glazer? I guess you don't understand how PR works. People in PR actually prank people on social media to get their attention to generate more revenue. Every company's social media managers, for example, Dear Logo and Wendy. I'm 100% sure you're sad now because you didn't concede his opinion to, and therefore you had to attack his skills ad hominem. The triple comment glaze? This is what I'm not gonna lie, chat. If this was in my comments, if someone left a comment like this, and I kept it up because again, it's just a genuine opinion. This ain't someone being shitty. It's just a genuine opinion. Like if one of you guys pulled one of these, I'd literally just pull you back out. You know what I mean? I'd be like, can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Come on. Can't be doing that. Davey? Has Davey been like a real one? Let's see. I'm not seeing a lot of Davey. Was he here? Oh, he was here. Hang on. Oh no, he's clicking the button. Here it comes. How was the def? Oh god. Oh man. Oh no. Didn't lose trust, but hey, I guess I really know what other people. Oh fucking hey. This is embarrassing. Oh man. Like I like listen. If one of you guys did this for me, I'd appreciate the like attempt. But I have to be like, Musquires, we're abort mission. Get to the chopper. We're excavating. This LZ is lost. Repeat, this LZ is lost. You know, I'd pull you guys out of there, man. Oh, for fuck's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. Is he here as well? Oh, good lord. He's not even here? I'd expect Davey to be here. Is Davey here? Oh, Davey's not even here. Oh, no. What a shame. What a shame, gamers. Honestly, the Davey situation is insane. Oh, look, we're really trying to play the social experiment card. Davey. Gamers, if you say Davey's name 3 times, you'll appear. Davey. Davey! I clapped! I clapped, gamers. I clapped when I saw Davey. It was just a prank. Stop being honest. Hang on. No, the industry topic videos are really gone and not returning. That part was true. He's tired of the negative comments. I made a show out of it to lose subscribers. Yep, that's pretty much what I got to. Weird how people are understanding him wrong on purpose.
Got some chicanerous emp vids in the server now.
I'll take a look. Hang on. I'll just take a brief look at it now. Hang on. Send him more than one. Somewhat downward. Is this his second channel? Downward Diary? Is there more about this? No, nothing. Most movie hate is justified. Emp recommends. Pixar used to be special. Does anyone care that you worked hard? Dealing with the boomer work ethic. A new age of illiterate. Jesus Christ, brother. Be careful what you work for. Dealing with the declining standard of living. Is this just Black Pill Central? Jesus Christ, lad. Like, I'll be really honest with you. Can I be really honest with you, Lemon? I don't want to be... I don't want to sit here... From the service level, I'm going to say from the service level, I literally want to say, just put the fries in the bag. You probably have one of the relatively one of the most easiest jobs on planet Earth. Why the fuck are you complaining? But listen, maybe if I watch the videos, I'll have a different take. But I'm like, Jesus Christ, brother, you have literally a dream job. Shut the fuck up. That's my surface level interpretation of what I've just seen. Oh fuck, I closed out of it, didn't I? It's super black pilled. All right, we'll have to check him out. We'll have to white pill him. You know what I mean, guys? That's terrible. Because my stance has always been, are there reasons that the world, like, facts that the world is going to shit? Absolutely. But you only have one life on this earth. Are you going to spend it being miserable? Or are you going to spend it finding the joy that is out there? It's a choice. Partially it's a choice. Obviously, life situations be damned. But, like, if you've literally, like, if you're of sound body and mind, are not, like, literally living, like, paycheck to paycheck. Like, if you're not, like, in, like, dire straits, you have a bit of a choice. Because, like, I'm not rich by any means. But, like, I have a family that I love. I have friends that I care for. I have a stream that I love interacting with. I'm finding my own little joy in this fucking black hole of a world. Do you know what I mean? That's always been that is the one thing I'll always champion. As long as you got good people, good food, good hobbies, just make the best of it, man. Make the best of it. Do your bit. Biffweed, my closest friend, Biffweed. My closest friend. The Biff situation's crazy. Anyway, wait. We'll scroll a couple more. This guy completely lost it. Davey! Claps! I clapped! I clapped, gamers. I clapped. No, he was always like that. It's just standard behavior for a sociopath in panic mode. Absolutely. If you ever dealt with people like this, you have spot-on behavioral patterns right away. I normally hate these sorts of comments, just to clarify. I don't really like people speculating about someone's sociopathy. I think it's a little cringe, if you ask me. Not too bad. It's a little cringe, if you ask me. Little. See and feel the patterns, man. You guys do not actually have the required discipline, methods, or knowledge for psychoanalysis, and just like to attack people who don't agree with you. He's right with this, but then he fumbles with this. So this is another Davey L as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know if it makes sense. If haters ever just unsubscribed, DSP wouldn't have any viewers at all. Davey. No, Davey. No, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I started this company. You don't know how much I sacrificed. No, Davey? Where is he? You can't do this to me. Oh, you can't do this to me. Where is he? Oh, for fuck's sake. He gave up. Davey! Yes! Oh, he's back, yes. Victim mentality and God complex. Bro would make a great cult leader. I'm already part of the cult. That's cringe. Oh, you should never have come back. Oh, man, I clapped and then I cringed. Oh, man. Guys, if it's... Okay, hang on. I don't fucking have... I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money for it. I'll do one. Okay. If Davey is here, gamers, I will gift one membership. Davey. For one gifted membership. If we chant Davey's name 3 times, gamers, he appears. Davey. Oh! Swing and a miss. Oh, unfortunate. It was fucking Rob Kino instead. Unfortunate. No gifted membership. No Gamba. Gamba cancelled. Where is it? This is beyond embarrassing. Real. Starting to think this guy's bipolar. Davey's probably here though, isn't he? No, Davey's not here either. Shit. Is their name Gerald? I don't know. You cannot control what the audience comes. When the audience comes, stays, leaves, subscribes, or unsubscribes. Thinking you made bad people leave, especially in such a short time, is delusional. True! This is what I say. You can't control the audience. I know there's going to be some people that are here for certain topics and some people that want to be here all the time. I just do me. I just do me. If people want to come and go, that's how it is. Which is why, like, this is literally why, if you're wondering, like, what's another archetype of comment that most of you, like, even though it's technically not mean, did you know when I said, like, if someone says, Moresty, I'm unsubscribing, I'll ban you. Even though it's technically not a shitty comment, I'll just ban you because it's just, I just think it's boring. What a boring comment to write. But what's not boring is Mario Adventure Gamer gifting a membership to Senna the Senna. Senna the Senna, you better not be a sinner and you better say thank you. But if they don't say thank you, I'll say thank you. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. But like, what I'll say is that, like, it's the reason why, if there's another pet peeve type comment chat, and I know you guys are going to start doing it for fun, like, you can do it fun for now, but if you start doing it, like, I'll fucking ban you, okay? But it's the person who literally comes in and, like, goes, hey, Moresty, can we watch something else? Moresty, can we watch something else? I'm like, literally, like, I know when I'm watching a live stream, and I fucking, like, the person I'm watching doesn't have something I'm particularly interested in, I'll mute the tab, go do something else, I'll come back a bit later, like, shut up. Like, what the fuck you mean watch something else? Because you said so? Who's the captain of the ship, motherfucker? Do you know what I mean? Mr. Giddy, Bravo 6ing is boring. Yeah, literally, I'm just like... It's the people who, like, want to be the captain of the ship. And I'm like, no? Who the fuck's the captain here, bitch? Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. So, like, and even as a viewer, like, the worst part is, even as a viewer, like, I just think that's extremely rude. If someone's doing something I'm not interested in. Like, I have one of my friends, Jinx. She streams on Twitch. I watch her sometimes, right? If she's playing, like, fucking... she used to play, like, League of Legends a bunch. Every time she played League of Legends, I'd fucking mute the tab, bro. You know what I mean? When she was doing a Just Chatting segment, I'd watch, you know? Or if she was playing, like, some other interesting game, I'd watch. But yeah, like it's just you just fucking mute the you know what I mean? That's just how it is. So of course, get out of your system now, guys. Anyway, oh, is that it? Bravo 6 over. We'll read a couple more and we'll leave it there. Yeah, it seems like all the comments are in good consensus. At least we know that he's an actor. Goodbye, Dave. One more time. One more Davey. One more Davey for the road chat. I wouldn't be shocked if Davey's literally his alt account chat. How much you wanna bet? What's the percentage chance? I think there's at least a 15. I'm saying 15. I'm putting 50. I think Davey's a real guy. I'm putting at least 15% chance on Davey being like a alt. I'm putting 15 on it. 15. What are you guys? 40, 45, you're thinking? Ooh, 40? 5%. I put a 20. You guys high as 25? 20, a good 40, 40, 45. 20, 25, 5, 20% at least? Okay. So, decent range. A decent range. We got no higher than 10. I'm putting 15 on it. I'm putting 15% chance that this is a Gerald alt, should we say. Either way, Mr. Was it Sungrand Studios? The best of luck to your game development stuff. Best case scenario, this is just like you are like knee-jerk reacting when you're kind of like hurting, because obviously like your friend situation and stuff. So this is like a knee-jerk reaction, and this is a less than stellar performance, and ideally you move on. Worst case scenario, you literally thought you literally thought you were smart enough to like you could get people to answer. I don't know, brother. This comes across as I don't want to diagnose you, but it does come across as a bit narcissistic, brother. I'll be real with you. So worst case scenario, narcissist. Best case scenario, this is just a weird moment, and in like a month from now, it's as if this whole situation never existed. So best of luck to you, pal. This VOD is going to be terrible to watch back because of all the distractions, but hey, it is what it is.
The epilogue.
You know what I mean? Like, we're just like scratching our heads, man. So then obviously he makes this, taking accountability and doing a better job, right? Now, when I'm watching this, as I said, I already watched it. It was just him saying sorry, him mentioning, again, he mentions his friend again, who unfortunately took his own life once more. Like, it's a, by apology standards, it's good, but by like normal standards, it's kind of like, you know, a bit iffy. For me, I interpreted it as, sure, just start making videos now, bro. Which seems to be the case, since he seems to have uploaded something straight after as well. So he seems to be back on it. So as long as he can put his head down and upload more videos, then that's fair. But what I will say is that the general consensus of his, again, some of his fans were not really taking this into account. Does that make sense? So a quick skim through the comments. I saw one comment that kind of summed up quite nicely, which were my thoughts, basically. This comment here. If you are being real with everything that you just said, here's my advice to you. Just take a break from the internet to deal with the loss of your friend. That's just facts. Stop talking about your personal life on the internet. I mean, that's just facts. That's just something I always champion as well. Personal things are for, you know, your family, your friends, therapy. You shouldn't really discuss that on the internet, because it gives people, bad faith actors, an avenue to attack you that you don't really want to open up. So you just shouldn't, really. Stop responding to drama, just focus on what you do with the channel. That was my advice last time as well. Just knuckle down and get to it. Except you can't control the comment section or what other content creators say about you, and just move on. That's like the So Musty MO, right? Just keep fucking going, all right? Some people are already talking about how you are a potential lockout, so the negativity you said you were avoiding is going to come tenfold. But you need to accept that you can't do nothing about it, and the only thing you can do is to not make it worse. So just take a break and come back when you have the mental fortitude to take the heat, take the L, and learn from it so you don't repeat in the future. Literally, if you're going to listen to one comment, Sungrand, this one. Literally, this is the perfect comment. This is actually everything I wanted to say, and I have literally nothing more else to add, honestly. This has been my advice perfected. So people are also giving him other decent piece of advice, which is, I will say that negativity isn't inherently bad, because if you guys missed it last time, he definitely came across as like overly positive for the sake of being overly positive. Now, which is being positive, not a bad thing. Having a positive spin on your channel is not a bad thing, but it came across, as I think some of us kind of concluded, it came across a little bit like condescending, like he's talking down to us. It's a bit like, you know, it came across a bit much. Some of his fans were in my chat, you know, the fans of both of us, were saying like it was a bit of a bit, or maybe he like puts it on, especially when he puts on the suit. But from the outside looking in, it just came across a bit, you know. So I'm guessing this is kind of in response to that sort of thing. If you get rid of negativity, all you left is toxic positivity, which is much worse. Negativity used calmly and respectfully can be helpful. It is those who take it too far, yell and scream and so forth, those that seem to ruin what negativity can bring to a discussion. Another perfect comment, honestly. If you just take these two comments, Sungrand, use this and move on, perfect. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just make the stuff you want to make from a game developer's perspective and just move on. But yeah, like there were some comments that weren't buying it, basically, which is what I was saying, right? It's like if you're gonna make videos talking about like invoking your friend who unfortunately took his life, and then at the end of it say, I was just pretending to be an idiot, it makes people doubt your authenticity. So there's like obviously some people that aren't buying this, essentially. There are some people that just aren't really buying this, which is a shame, but it's kind of, you kind of did this, do you know what I mean? Like, you kind of did this to yourself, really. This kind of did this to yourself. Some people are interpreting in, I don't want to say the worst way, but much less in earnest like I did. Yeah, like obviously some people, again, this is what happens. This is what happens when you try and make a master plan. Some people aren't going to believe it, you know? But overall, for this part 6/epilogue, just move on, bro, okay? Look, you can see the people aren't happy. Just fucking move on, lad, okay? Just fucking move on, which you seem to be doing. Again, his latest video is something else. Just fucking move on, okay? And we'll put a cap on that there. So that was that, really. That's a small addendum to that nonsense. Morning, Yamal Packer. Yamal Packer, how you doing, man? I haven't heard of this guy, but it's ever since to hate him, so I'm curious. It was just the best case scenario. This is a guy who just isn't really used to being in like a controversial spotlight and took it like really poorly. Worst case scenario, this guy's like a manipulator and thought he could control the internet and ended up alienating all his a good chunk of his fans because of it. Either way, best of luck to you, I suppose. Best of fucking luck, man. Honestly, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, we'll move on. Let's do some Mario World, shall we? Let's do some gaming.